Hello everybody and welcome back to Encounter Roleplay. We're back for another episode of the City of Mist, the King's Hustle. So let's get into it without any further ado. It's been a whole week since we've been here, so in fact 2 weeks, goodness. Let's go around to custom crew. Let's remind ourselves of who we are and who we're going to be playing tonight. And let's start with our MC for tonight, Metamancer. Meta, how's it going tonight?
Hi, it's going well, and I'm excited to be back because I missed you guys. And yeah, I'm looking forward to the story, so...
Yes. So am I. Let's do it. We have Blue Jay back with us tonight. Blue Jay, how's it going?
It's great. You started talking and I was like, is he on fast forward or something? He's just talking really, really quickly, but it's okay. It's just because I need to finish my tea. Yeah, I've been doing really great. I've missed you guys and I'm excited to get back into the swing of things. Also, it's Christmas. Well, I mean, it's my birthday tomorrow, and then it's Christmas after my birthday. So, birthday first, then Christmas. Happy birthday again. Happy birthday.
Yay. Happy Christmas, everybody. That's awesome. Great. We have Pumpkinberry with us tonight. PB, how's it going tonight?
It's going well. I'm super excited. We've been gone for 2 weeks, so I'm ready to just dive right in. Also, happy birthday tomorrow, Blue Jay.
Yay.
I love you.
I'm gonna be older than I was today.
You're older than you've ever been, and now you're even older. Now you're even older. No one? No one? Wow, okay.
No.
I just know happy birthday. Happy birthday. That's all I know.
All right. I know the one about the monkey, the zoo. What's that monkey one? Like it's an addendum to the happy birthday. How old are you now?
Oh, yeah.
We really should have collaborated on the songs that we were going to sing.
And you look like 1, 2.
Like 1,
that's
2.
It. Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah,
that's
I know.
I got.
Okay, cool.
Aw,
cool.
what a good present.
Oh, happy birthday. There we go. Amazing.
More emotes.
Yay. Let's move on from the musical round of City of Mist that is today. Miss Mashtech, how's it going tonight?
Hello, hi guys. Also very excited to be back after 2 weeks. I'm playing Sana Sonata. That's my musician name, and yeah, I'm excited to be playing tonight. So we'll see what happens.
That's right. And here to perform us a song is Mad... No, I'm kidding. Wolfie, how's it going tonight, my friend?
It's the musical episode. Hello, it's good to be back. It feels like forever. I can't believe it's only been 2 weeks. It feels like it's been like a month. So I'm really excited today. I'm playing Shepherd Crane, and I love City of Mist, so I'm here for this and ready to go. Awesome.
As myself, I will be playing Russell Gibbs, who is... God, he's in a bad way, isn't he? He had an awful last episode.
Yeah.
With the whole ex-wife thing and being Ava and back and forth. So yeah, cannot wait to get into more trouble tonight and to see how far downhill we can go. Before we start today's game, I'll remind you guys of a couple of things. The first of which is that we are sponsored here today by the City of Mist. Go check it out, cityofmist.co. It's awesome. The artwork is beautiful. Meta writes for City of Mist. There's nothing better. Go and check it out. It's an awesome game. Detective noir stuff meets superhero powers. What isn't to love about that? Go and check those guys out. And let's see what else. So it's sponsored by fantasygrounds.com, our virtual tabletop of choice. Go over there. Demo version is free. Download it. Play games. Have fun. Merry Christmas to one and all. WaylandGames.co.uk as well. I think they've got a Christmas sale going on actually at Wayland Games. So go there, check it out. 20% off the retail value on some of the minis, board games, stuff that they sell over there. And tabletoploot.com is a go-to destination to get all of your dice needs. They give away a set of dice at the end of each of our games here. So stick around to the end. Be in for a chance to win. I have, of course, a tweet for you guys today. When we hit 20 retweets on this tweet, you guys get to decide something which happens next in our campaign. It could be a good thing. Most likely it's not. And of course, you can donate to further game as well by giving players Nat 1s, Nat 20s, wild magic surges, and worse. But now that my spiel's over, I will hand over to Metamancer to remind us of what happened last week on the show and to take us into tonight's episode of City of Mist.
All right. Very good. So, quite a lot happened actually the last episode. Like, a lot. As is with every episode, it seems like we just jam pack so much into the 3 hours. So, as a quick recap and highlight on the big things that happened, as you guys know, Ava and Gibbs had body swapped, and their initial response was first confusion, Ava realizing what she had done, and the others still not really understanding exactly what was going on, thinking there was something more to their relationship and the way that they were talking about one another. Nancy was still amidst the shock she was experiencing from the unfortunate death that she had caused with a security guard, and she hadn't yet really come to terms with what had happened. And then finally faced with Ava in Gibbs' body in front of Nancy, not really understanding what was going on. Eventually, though, they did all make it to the vault and got inside. And when they were inside, they managed to start digging through all of the artifacts and antiquities and art that they had access to at that point. Unfortunately, their search did not prove to be fruitful in the way of finding the artifact that they were specifically searching for. However, a couple of them did walk away with some extra goodies. Sana walked away with a flute, if I'm not mistaken, and Ava came away with a book that is tied to something in her backstory. So, with that said, as they were realizing that really what they're searching for wasn't here, being able to leave became a problem, and they very quickly realized that exiting the vault the way they got in was not an option. And so, kind of trying to figure out what to do next, Gibbs was able to get access into the panic room that was within the vault and began to figure out if there was a way out that way. Their ramen shaman, he was thinking he could do, but he was concerned because there was just something beyond him blocking his capabilities. And not long after they got through to the panic room, the vault doors were opened by them, but it revealed to be not so great, as the bronze man that had been seemingly following them everywhere showed up with the severed lower half of the guard that Nancy had killed slightly earlier. As he kind of entered the room, Crane stepped up to face him with a katana, not really knowing that the katana was not imbued with any magical capabilities. He swung at the man and unfortunately did not do really anything to him. As the sword broke and the hilt fell to the ground, Crane encouraged everyone to ramen shaman the heck out. But, of course, Gibbs still at disadvantage. They all decided to make their way towards the panic room once again because Ricardo showed up. But he looked different, and he was speaking in Hindu, something that they didn't even know he could do. And as Ricardo stepped towards the vault entrance, the bronze man turned his attention away from the group and begun to basically have an all-out brawl with Ricardo. At one point, once the team was inside of the panic room, Ricardo himself ended up getting hit really badly by the bronze man, and instead of staying down, it appeared that Ricardo became something else. Specifically, 2 additional arms grew from him, and he transformed into something that, out of character, a few people figured out, which was Shiva, the primordial god of destruction, also known for rejuvenation and arts. So that is what Ricardo revealed himself to be as he fought against the bronze man. And at this point, Gibbs was like, nope, we're out of here, because Ricardo just grew 2 arms and became a rather large being as he grasped the bronze man. And there was the fight towards the end, right before they left, was with the bronze man also becoming something else, much larger than he was before, as he essentially started to rip the vault into pieces as bronze grew. And that was the end of what you guys saw before you ramen shamed into the hotel casino penthouse. At that point, Gibbs and Ava were still in each other's bodies, and fortune would have it that Gibbs' ex-wife shows up for some extra help on the previous happenings from another episode. Ava, of course, was trying initially to figure out how to deal with the situation until his ex-wife called Ava a hooker. And of course, in that moment, Ava left to her bedroom to figure out how to reverse the effects that she had caused. And mid-conversation, Gibbs and Ava swapped. Ava gave his ex-wife a earful and basically had her leave. And so once everybody kind of decided to turn in for the night, Crane found himself exploring more of his mythos. And as he's essentially jolted out of his semi-dream state, he is met with a familiar smell of pancakes. And as he goes out to the penthouse lobby, he sees a woman there. She doesn't look exactly like Jessie, but he does recognize her as Jessie. And she turns to him and says, "How's it going?" And that is where we jump right back into everything, where Crane is faced with Jessie, and she looks different, but like I said, you can tell it's her.
Right. Well. Hello.
Hi. Surprise!
Don't like surprises.
Yeah, it happens on occasion. It takes me a while to get another body, so sorry.
Well, it's good to have you back. Things have been a bit messy without you, if I'm honest.
Yeah, I kind of got that. That vault really screwed things up, though. I almost didn't make it out of there.
When you get a body, was this somebody before you were in there, or is it?
You can't tell the others, because this is kind of weird. We'll say weird. We'll just say weird. There is a unique individual in the city, specifically in Fortune Row, that grants favors, and we have an agreement. He's kind of like a demon, sort of. It's complicated. It basically, he gets me a body. I don't ask questions.
Well, it's not very clear, but
my capabilities, I have electric control, so brain, electrical, it's...
Are they dead before you hop in?
Sometimes they're comatose and they don't, have basically they're just waiting to die, okay? I don't know how else to... Just wasting away in a vegetative state, and I can... sounds really fucked up, actually, now that I say it out loud. That's why you probably shouldn't tell the others. That's
waste not, want not.
Right. Yeah, otherwise they would just, be in a grave.
Yes.
Yeah. Taking up an extra hospital bed kind of thing.
What was it like when you were in the phone?
Well, it's a very, You know, have you ever been in one of those sensory deprivation tanks?
No.
Okay.
Is it like
It's
there was an old show and a lady was a genie, and when she was in the lamp, she had like a lounge area in there and stuff. She was like a little person in a little room.
I wish that it was that luxurious, but no, it's more like I became light, electricity. I don't know. It's weird. It's like I existed in the phone, but I didn't have a physical form in the sense of like body, not even like a miniature one. I'm
Maybe
sure
a
I probably
coffee
could have
pot.
like drawn myself digitally. That
Or a
seems weird.
microwave.
What?
You be in
Well,
other
that
things.
seems weird.
I mean, I could like go into a microwave, I guess, but I couldn't like really communicate very well.
Mm.
Because like microwaves only have numbers, really, and like some bare minimum words. The hard and limited screen space too. You know, microwaves have only got like that much space. I
What
have
about
to
a
like
radio?
talk in single words.
If she did a radio, could she like put her voice through the radio?
Yeah, she could.
Well, that'd be rad.
It would sound more robotic though, because it's not a synthesized voice. Like, you know what I mean? It would have to have something that, like, she could have probably outputted her voice through the phone using the way that you like hear an Alexa or, you know, like that kind of thing.
Like
Oh, I was
Siri.
hoping for a
Oh god, I
transplant.
should have said
Okay.
that. I have one in here with me.
Oh, whoops.
Almost.
Siri is now listening.
Anyway, sorry. I just
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, she has a array of capabilities, even some that she probably hasn't really fully realized. So yeah,
Time is
I
it
mean,
at this point.
at this
in the
point,
world?
it's probably like 2, 3 a.m.
Okay.
Yeah, so I mean, you guys could probably talk for a while. She'd probably explain like it's the reason why she doesn't really sleep. She needs to provide sustenance for the body, but as far as like her brain will always function normally even without sleep. So things like that. Pretty much she kind of tries to explain things in the simplest sense possible. She has control over electrical pulses, which is where you guys saw her abilities before. She can create like EMPs. She can turn power off, hack into things very easily. She could technically travel through like telephone lines and other wiring if she wanted to. As long as it has electrical connection, she can do it. So, but she's also prone to injury, like her physical bodies that she inhabits are not indestructible, obviously. So, yeah, so that's pretty much the big stuff. Was there anything specific that Crane would actually ask her aside from kind of all that?
No, I think he would probably just keep asking fairly awkward and odd questions that go around in circles, probably.
Yeah, okay. Sounds good. So I guess at that point, whenever, I mean, she won't go to sleep. She'll probably start working on some of the things that you guys had found out about. Probably researching more about the Bronze Man because he's becoming a problem. And she's also really pissed at him for basically destroying her last body. So, other than that, I know we did montages at the end of last episode as well. So if you guys want to just make this a new day, people wake up and go about their business. Whoever wants to kind of start off with the scene, it's the start of a new day. You obviously don't know Jesse's back yet.
Good morning. Oh, that was a real yawn, and it was a fake yawn that turned into a real yawn. Does that ever
Give
happen?
it to the rest of us.
So method.
Oh yeah, 100%. Like I'm just talking about it. Oh no.
Yep.
No.
That's like sneezes. When you think
yeah.
about sneezing, sometimes you're like, oh, I'm not gonna, and then you do.
Well, I think that Nancy gets up because she probably like passed out. We talked about in the scene where she like tried not to think about it and went to talk to her like her mythos instead of like processing her day. So I feel like it's a little more distant, the shock of what happened. So she's kind of just like not thinking about it anymore. So she wakes up like probably pretty early and like trudges out into the lobby and like goes straight for the coffee machine. Is new Jessie like in the lobby or in the main lounge area?
Yeah, she's hanging out where she normally would, on the couch, like with her feet up on the ottoman and like her tablet in her hand and stuff.
Oh,
hey, Nancy. Jessie, new body. Long explanation.
I need to finish my coffee before I can deal with this.
Yeah,
and she
cheers.
like
She's got
turns
her
around.
Mm-hmm.
I think
It's okay.
at this point, Sana would come out too, after getting ready in the morning and also heading for the coffee. Good morning,
Morning,
person and
Jessie.
Nancy.
New body.
Oh, okay. New Jessie.
Jessie 2.0. Well, technically this. Never mind.
Tell me something that only Jessie would know.
I know where I sent your brother to be safe after what happened to him when he got taken.
And where was that? And I like put my hands over Sana's ear.
Yeah, and she basically is like, oh, I sent him over here to this room specifically and that kind of thing. And she goes over the details of like the plan that you guys had set up to.
All right. I believe you. I don't understand, but
Basically, I can control bodies if I need to. That's a like super short, very not complicated version.
So I guess Crane wasn't lying when he said you were in the phone.
the phone's not a body.
I thought it was just figurative, like he was talking to you. But
no, I was like in the
like
phone.
what? Interesting.
That's weird. I can exist in any electrical equipment.
We're gonna have to explain this.
Or
to
on the
rest of
internet, but I haven't tried that yet because I'm not sure if I could come back from that, so don't do that.
Okay. More importantly, you know what happened yesterday?
Yeah,
We didn't find the
Sort of.
thing.
Well, so here's what happened when you guys got into the vault. I realized before, like, I just didn't have enough time because the signal dropped and I had to evacuate the phone because I would have probably been trapped in the vault forever. There was like, I don't know what he had on that kind of a barrier. So, I don't know what happened inside the vault per se.
Okay. We didn't find. We looked at all the things that. I mean, when you and me and just anyway, we looked at all the things that could have been like a writing or typing implement that were on the list of inventory at Ricardo's estate, and none of them seemed to have any kind of universe-altering powers. So I don't think that Ricardo has it, or if he does, he doesn't have it there.
Damn. That sucks.
Yeah, so now we're kind of at a dead end here.
I did find. Never mind.
What?
I mean, there were lots of interesting things in there.
She got a
in that
flute.
vault. Yeah. Some
okay,
ancient
but
flute.
you were gonna say something. What did you find?
Pay me.
You are getting paid.
This is more valuable.
Is it though? Do you know that it's really valuable?
Yes. It was the most valuable thing in there.
I mean, I could literally just hack anybody's account and give you money, so it's not really a big deal.
Get my brother into that college he's always talking about.
Okay. Fine.
I honestly don't remember which one. He's changed his mind so many times.
I'll find out based on his searches on the internet. It's fine.
And then I'll give it to you.
Fine.
I think Gibbs will wake up, having fully refamiliarized himself with his own muscles. So he'll step back in for the
Is
the
that
morning and
a
grab some coffee as well.
euphemism?
Yeah, see, I thought about that. I knew as I was saying it, it sounded super fappy. I went ahead and said it anyway.
Sounded fappy.
See, the thing is every single one of us went to that. So
Yeah,
Yep.
we're on the same level.
yeah.
So yeah, Gibbs will step in the room and grab some coffee. Hey.
How are you feeling? Are you all right?
Yeah, good.
Is this Gibbs? Wait,
Oh, yeah,
yeah,
no. Actual,
Oh yeah,
actual
you guys had the
Gibbs.
thing. That's great. That must have been fun.
Sorry, who's this?
Oh, Jesse. Next gen. Hi.
What?
Yeah, it's
Oh.
weird. Don't.
Jesse,
it's
Jesse, or just different?
New body.
person?
Yeah, no, new body.
Take it
Same
at
Jesse.
face value.
Oh wow.
I mean, at not face
Sure.
value. Just it's the
Yeah, we're all
explanation
still.
doesn't actually explain anything, honestly. So
We're
there's
The
all
no point in
iPhone is
confused.
amazing. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah.
Good thing, Jesse.
Can we call you something else? It's super weird to call you Jesse when you're not Jesse.
But I am same.
Jay.
I mean, like you could shorten it, like Jess. I
Yeah,
guess.
Jess. I think Jess. Just like it's weird. It's you look like a different person.
Well, I mean, technically, I am on the outside, but on the inside, I'm still me.
It is going to take a while to process this talking to a new person thing.
Have you done this before?
I'm gonna call her Jess.
How long have
a
you been,
number
like-
of times?
So, how many bodies have you switched?
I kind of lost track. I stopped counting.
That's like asking someone how many people they've had sex with. You don't do it.
It's definitely not. No.
You don't need
I
to
mean-
know that about people. You just don't.
It's
I
just
mean, I get it.
weird.
Curiosity.
Yeah, I mean, do you ever feel like not at home because you're always in different bodies? If that makes sense. Like, it's
So the first time it happened, I didn't even mean to do it. And that would freak me out, like majorly freak me out. It was an accident. I didn't realize I could do that. I thought my capabilities were limited to inanimate objects. And then that happened. And after that, I wasn't really sure how to resolve reverse. And then I died, but I didn't die when that happened. Like long after that happened, and then years later, it happened again, and it's kind of.
Do you still remember
long.
what you originally looked like?
No, not really.
Is that weird?
I guess. I mean, I've been in existence for like a really long time, so.
I look towards Crane.
Like I
Are
look
you-
young
you're-
because
you're
young
like,
person.
you're cool with this, Crane?
What? He like looks up from
Is it-
the pancakes. He's been off quietly in the corner, just.
You're like you're down with all of this. This is fine.
Yes.
Okay.
What?
I mean, to be fair, we all have a lot of weird powers, things that we do. I literally just saw you swap bodies with Ava, so
That was her thing, not mine.
true. We've all have a lot of weird things, so I believe
Speaking
anything
of
at this
Ava,
point.
Is she?
Yeah, is she all right?
You might still be upset about the whole hooker thing.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah,
I mean,
It was
Maybe.
really awkward.
maybe.
Felt quite
So
uncomfortable.
you thought it was
During
awkward.
that
I mean,
whole
for
thing.
me, it was actually like the apocalypse. It was the worst case scenario for anything. Like
I
the
mean-
worst timing for everyone, and didn't go well.
But
I panicked and
but
said I was
now
a
you
hooker.
can
and-
literally say you've walked a mile in someone else's shoes.
I mean,
Who
anyway,
gets
I
to
could walk.
say
a mile.
that?
That wasn't-
In a
I could
lifetime.
take your shoe. I could take your
Take off
shoes
your
off
shoes.
right now and walk in them.
Nancy, you're not helping.
But I'm not going to because they look uncomfortable. Anyway, what do we do now that we don't have the thing?
Yeah, we can find it in the vault.
Well, this bronze man is kind of getting on my nerves, so I'm feeling like maybe we kill him and take him out of the problem situation, right? Because then we don't have as many problems. But it's
Can-
really up to you guys.
Can we
Wait,
kill
did-
him? Because we saw Crane
gosh,
try
I
to
don't
go
know.
after him.
One
And
of the
that didn't
objects.
end well.
One of the objects in the private auction was about the bronze man, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah, you're right. Oh, we should check on
Did
it.
it?
Yeah, it's a piece of paper
Did
or something,
anyone?
right?
Did anyone bid on that? Or were we just?
I-
Game of
I
the-
left.
did. I bid on one of the other. I bid on one of the items that kind of looked like a pen. So I thought maybe potentially it could be the item,
Hmm.
but yes, Ava did. I don't know if she won.
Crane saw her. I feel like you
It
guys
was
had an
a
actual conversation.
paper item, right? Like it was a note.
Yeah, it was a
Yeah.
story.
Yes.
We bid on a story. It's like a bit of paper.
Did I guess a lot of stuff happened. Will they
Yesterday
call
was-
you if you get
Yeah.
it?
Oh, generally, yeah, they'll do a shipment to you if
Right.
you on the item. I can always
Well, I
check.
guess-
I just need. Yeah.
Now we get to roleplay waiting for deliveries in game too.
Oh no.
Well, anyway, does your employer have any second guesses as to who might have their hands on this thing? I could talk to some people, but I mean,
Yeah,
that's-
We should wake up Ava before we discuss next steps. Maybe Gibbs, you should go and knock on her door and smooth things over.
I mean,
in the lounge.
I don't know if this is a good idea. I mean,
You know what? I'll go talk to her. Maybe she needs a woman to talk to her right now. I don't know.
I'll just kind of lay low and
I mean, Gibbs was a woman for an afternoon.
I mean,
yeah, and it didn't
that
end
is
well.
true. It was. I think it's safe to say that was the worst afternoon of my life.
well, now you can say that you've truly been inside a woman.
That's gross.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Well, he does have like multiple kids, so
I've seen no proof of these children ever existing.
I show a photo of my lock screen as my two children. Gibbs with his two kids. I mean, there's this. I think we agreed that
I mean,
none of us would
technically,
ever
you just
meet
get that
children.
off the internet. Those could be anybody's kids.
So you think it's
You
more
could
like
just order children
I
off the
would
internet.
learn how to
super weird,
Photoshop two
They
random
could be
children
adopted.
to myself than I have had
What if-
sex
what if
once
they're
in my life, at
Jasons?
least. Guys, I had a long
Man up
day.
and go wake up Eva or something.
I'll go upstairs.
Isn't Sana doing it?
or
Yeah.
I'll
There's
go to
no
the, I'll go to
upstairs,
the,
it's down
not
the
upstairs.
hallway.
I'll go upstairs. I'll just go over to Ava's room and knock on the door.
I open it immediately. I'm definitely pouring some wine into a mug of coffee. Yes, hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you feeling?
I'm
You
fine.
all right?
Are we doing things now? I'll come out now. I'm fine. Good morning. I walk
Do you want to
past
talk
you.
about it? Oh, okay.
No, I don't want to talk
Okay.
about it. Talk about what? I'm fine. There's nothing to talk about.
If you say so. I know last night was kind of weird. And
Why? What happened
shitty.
last night?
Okay. The stuff with Gibbs's ex-wife.
Oh, that
I
bitch.
just-
Yes. Well, I'm over it.
Which she said was really shitty. Yes. And just wanted to make sure you were okay. And don't take
Well-
what she said to heart.
Thank you.
Because, yeah, she was a bitch.
Well, let's find this galactic cosmic writing utensil, shall we?
Yeah. Let's do that.
I'm so
And by the way, woman in the living room is Jessie. Because
Oh.
everybody has asked. She's
Oh,
just not
okay.
some random woman.
I walk forward then and out into the living room, and I kind of beeline it right for the champagne, and hey Jesse,
Hi,
nice to see you
Ava.
again. And I
You
just-
doing okay?
Oh yeah, I'm great. I'm great. I'm fine. I'm fine. Why do you ask?
Just asking everybody how they're doing.
Oh, okay. I
Okay.
thought you were targeting it at me specifically for some crazy reason. But yeah, no, I'm fine. I'm great. I'm
Here's
great.
the
Never
real
been better.
question.
Thanks for asking.
Seeing if
One
Here's
you're
the real
okay.
question, Ava. How many showers did you have to take to get the feeling of Gibbs's body off of you?
I think I will forever be plagued with that feeling. So
Gross.
There you go.
yeah,
Are you
No
definitely
offense, Skip.
okay though? Because you did have a bit of an episode last night.
excuse me, an episode. I'm fine. Thank you.
Good.
I have
So
a
let's
feeling
just
it's not
move
the
on
first time.
and let's talk about this pen then. How we're gonna get it and stuff.
So what's the plan?
Kill Bronzeman. Acquire pen.
That would be great, except I don't think that we can kill him.
Okay, maybe we can sink him to the bottom of the ocean. Bronze doesn't float.
We could
That is
drop
true.
him off the side of the planet.
I mean, I
I
don't
wonder
have a
if I could
spaceship, but
I wonder if I
That'd
could
be
open
cool.
a door to another planet.
ooh, kind of feel like
Wow,
you should
can you
try.
lock him in your cosmic space?
I feel like I went to space
Sorry.
once.
Yeah.
I mean, that sounds
it
really
does
dirty,
open
Ava,
doors. It
but
did,
also
didn't
good.
it? But it's a great idea. It's a great idea.
I mean, we don't know what's there,
You
but then
open
it
your
wouldn't be our
door,
problem,
it chases
right?
us in there, and then we get out the door and you close the door, right? Done.
Someone else's problem. Some Jupiter person's problem.
I mean, I'm
Some-
liking this plan. This sounds like a really good idea, actually. Okay. I believe in you, Nancy. We just need to lure him.
We need a
And
I don't
lure.
have- The thing is I need a door to open.
Okay. We go to Home Depot. We get one of those doors on a frame, right? And we just
No,
place
I mean
it in the
on the
middle of
others.
the court.
I mean, on the other side.
Oh. Crap.
Do you think
Also,
the Voyager?
Why wouldn't we just
space-
open a door near to where he is? Like,
Can't you use the
if
same
we go
door?
find out-
No. It's just the door that he exits out of to the place where we want to keep him. Do you think the Voyager spacecraft has a door on it that I could open? Probably. They gotta put stuff in there, right?
Wait.
That one's like out past Jupiter now, isn't it?
Could you put him on a satellite station in space?
If there's a
What's happening
door.
right now?
I
What
mean,
is
there's
going
probably
on?
like a door,
Are
not
we
a,
talking
not a,
about
not a square
sending
door.
a magical bronze man into space with the Voyager?
He'd be someone else's problem.
That's where we're at.
There's literally no way
Okay,
that he
I'm
could
just
get back.
I'm just making sure that I am on the same page as the rest of you, and
It's
that
just, I
that is
can't
what
use
we
a-
are discussing.
I can't use a door that I don't know exists.
Okay, I could hack NASA, get the plans for the space station, right? And then find out where the doors are, and then you can use that. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're hacking NASA.
Yeah. I mean, we could try at least. I've never, I don't know that distance has ever really been a thing. You just focus on the door. Like with Gibbs, I don't know where the fuck he was, but I just focused on Gibbs. So I'm assuming that it doesn't matter how far away it is. Just have to. We could try, is what I'm saying. We should probably try before we have the bronze man around us, because if it doesn't work, then he'd be around us.
We've had a lot of weird incidents occur. We don't want another body swap or something weird like that.
That's a good
Please,
point.
let's never have a body swap again, ever.
Yeah, that's agreed.
Well, I mean, Jesse's powers kind of require those occasionally, evidently.
Well, I
So-
technically don't body swap. It's more like body jumping rather than swapping. You know?
Okay.
So what
You mean
happens to
Mimo.
the lavender-haired doll that you take over?
Well,
She
generally
already
I
gone
only
jump in there?
Well, no, okay. First of all, she was comatose in the hospital, so she didn't live up here anymore. Okay, there was nothing there.
Was she like a vegetable? What are we talking?
Yeah,
Are you like a necromancer? Do you inhabit dead bodies?
no, she wasn't dead. That'd be weird. That'd be gross, because then my body would be decomposing. I've never actually tried to inhabit a dead body. That seems like a terrible idea.
I mean,
Yeah,
It's
so
like
that's
the brain cells are already dying, you know, and I need those to do the thing that I do.
Okay.
It's it's fine. Don't think about it too
Yeah.
much.
Yeah, I won't.
Okay.
Did
So
I?
we're gonna
By the way,
hack
did I get
NASA?
a call about that? So we're
Did
gonna
you
hack
what?
NASA. Did I get a call about that auction? Did I happen to win that?
You will get a message
okay.
for it. Yeah, we're gonna hack NASA. All right, I'm on it.
Okay, let's hack
Oh.
NASA. I mean,
Is
that does sound
something we
exciting.
could do?
I mean, I
mean,
don't
I
know,
can-
but we're gonna try.
Yeah.
And we said we had to test this out before we do on the bronze man, but who
I mean, it's
are we going to test?
it's
Or
just
I
opening
have
a door.
Always wanted to go to
Okay.
space.
You don't have
Kinda
to
sounds
I'm
like-
just saying.
go
I have
through
never
it.
been to space before. I bet you I could technically control the station if I were there. Actually control it.
Like
in orbit.
how?
That'd be super cool.
That's
Okay,
Zappy
let's
zap.
just.
Okay,
let's
sorry.
just-
Sorry.
We could even. They probably publish pictures of the spacecraft on the internet for free. We probably don't even need to hack anything. NASA likes to brag about their fancy space toys.
Yeah, but if you open a door that's on the outside of the station,
Then he's in space.
yeah, but then
Yes!
the people are in space.
That is a great idea.
There's nobody on the Voyager spacecraft. It's going past Jupiter. It's going out into the Oort cloud. It's exiting the solar system. It's going nowhere.
Oh, okay.
I am pretty sure that bronze man would not fit inside the Voyager spacecraft. I'm just going to throw that
Probably
out
not.
So
Just gotta.
it's fine.
Yeah.
So I'm not hacking NASA. Has that no?
I need some
Okay.
more coffee.
I could also use some coffee. Gibbs, why don't you run down to Starbucks and get us all some coffee?
We have coffee.
We're in a casino. We just
I want.
doesn't coffee just come to us?
Yeah.
I'll call.
I
I
would
mean,
love
if you really
to
want
have-
Starbucks, I can just tell the concierge to get Starbucks for us.
I would love one of those Christmas drinks.
Okay.
Oh my god,
The
the
ones that have-
praline one is so good. I'm sorry. It's so
Hot
good.
chocolate and whiskey.
Mm.
Sorry.
They have a juniper one. I wonder if that would taste good with gin or awful.
Probably delicious. We could try it.
I mean, you think
gin
they
here.
make a juniper drink. It's made to be drank with gin, right?
Yeah, of course.
That's the whole point of it.
Everybody puts booze in their Starbucks coffee. I mean, that's why they leave room.
I love the idea that that's what your character actually thinks. In a cup of coffee, the room is for alcohol, not
I
cream.
really want to quote that later. I might tweet that later. That was great.
Anyway, so I'm guessing that like we're just gonna like montage a bit of Googling of what the Voyager spacecraft looks like over Christmas themed coffee beverages and Christmas cups. And then like I'll just try and change the game, use my powers to open a door that's very far away and see if it has any complications distance wise, because she's obviously never. I mean, the thing with Gibbs was like she didn't even know where she was opening a door to. But I feel like it was also his mythos was allowing it to happen. So, but with this, it's like just like actual physical distance. If I roll poorly, might be a factor, you know?
Right. Yes. So the montage will happen. Ava, you will get a message saying that your bid has been accepted.
Oh, I won!
You won the auction?
I did! I won the auction.
Yeah.
I won the auction. I got the item. I think they're delivering it to... Oh, wait. Let me just respond. I'm just going to respond
Okay.
right now with the hotel information and the suite. And they'll deliver it later today. Yes!
That is great. So before we do anything
Great.
with NASA, we should check out this paper and see what it says about Bronze Man.
Parchment. Sorry.
Parchment.
Just
Sorry.
a small, tiny, $2 million.
Fancy
parchment.
paper. Parchment.
Yeah. Parchment. Yeah. Not
Okay, well, I'm just gonna go back to my room and practice opening and shutting doors. If you hear a sound that's like the vacuum of space, it's probably fine.
And don't come knocking on your door.
Just don't open it.
Right.
Because I don't
Yeah.
know what would happen if a door I was opening also opened in real life from the other side.
Keep away from Nancy's door for the next few hours. That's got
Too
it.
bad.
Got it.
Okay.
I am in much better spirits now, so I will be having 2 champagnes. I won something.
I mean, you bought it.
Meanwhile, we
She
also
doesn't care. She thinks she won.
we also need to figure out this item and how to find it. That's part 2.
Yeah.
And
We don't have any leads
Okay.
on this thing, other than that
No.
auction.
I'm going to be using, just for the role of like me trying this out, I'm going to be using Secret Paths, Investigator, and probably cover my tracks, because like I don't want there to be like ping, 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 NASA, your fucking shit's going down in your spacecraft. That'll get to them in like 3 months or however long it takes the data to be sent back to NASA. I don't even know. Does that sound okay? Okay.
Yep.
So that is 2d6 plus 3. Good first roll. It's not a problem.
Yeah.
The distance probably is like, that's not even, because in my mind, like, it's secret paths, so it's not even like the way she's opening the door doesn't have anything to do with the actual distance in space.
Right.
So it's when she tries to open it, it's just the same amount of like magical effort as opening any other type of door. It just opens into space, and she very pointedly does not walk through the door because of what happened last time when she tried to walk through a door into space with Gibbs and was just like floating around. But she knows that she can do it. So she shuts the door, and like probably after like an hour or something, like would come back to whatever conversation is then happening.
Yeah. Okay. Sounds good. I think at this point you guys are trying to research ways to find this artifact, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Does anybody have any particular ideas on what they want to do to try to find information?
I would like to try something insane. True wave of fashion. I want to use that that artifact that I found, and I'm going to divine with it.
Okay.
Because it's old and it probably knows some stuff.
Yeah.
So let's see. Might not be able to help, but it might be able to. So I'm going to use my whoever has the secrets holds the power. So self-reliant, confident. Empowered. And I'm going to pull out that secret bag that I have containing a set of teeth. And I'm going to use those teeth to divine with.
Okay.
So, yes. Oh boy.
Are you sitting with us doing this?
No, I'm in my room.
Okay.
No way can you see this bag of teeth.
Probably good.
Did that work? Why didn't that work?
I didn't see a roll. Ah, there you go. Nice. Good roll.
There we go. Okay.
All right. So, is this a investigate?
Yes, I think
Okay.
so.
All right. So that's 4 specific questions that you can ask.
And some I can bank, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 4 specific questions. Can it be as specific as like, where is this?
No,
Or is
you
that
wouldn't
too
be able to
specific?
get.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Okay.
mean, your divination wouldn't be able to just like. It's not like a locator, right? Like you don't know what you're looking
Yeah.
for, so finding it with nothing else, it would not be realistic. As even with like a divination to do it, you'd have to have some way to tie to it.
So can I say like, what does it look like? This item that exists that has the power to, so when I divine, I can just be like, there's an item that has the power to do this that we're looking for. What does it look like? And it'll,
Yeah.
that's, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That one.
Is that your question? Your first question?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. The answer that you get is that it is a feather, with the tip of the feather being sharpened like a quill, but it's not in the traditional sense that most people would think of. It's a very old feather. In
Okay.
fact, the actual feather is of a creature that you're not. They don't know what the creature is, like where it came
What
from.
color is it?
It is various colors of like gold and silver, emerald. It's very, I guess, gem colored, if that makes sense. Like various gems, that kind of color scheme that you get.
Okay. Second question. Is it located in the city?
You get a weird response with this one, is that it is and it isn't in the city.
Okay.
It is, I guess the best way it would be able to answer you is that it's obstructed.
Okay. Third question. Who do I talk to get it?
Who do you talk to get it? Ooh,
Yeah.
that's a really good question. Who would you talk to that they would be able to know? I think that the answers would be a man of bronze would be one of the answers. A god of destruction would be another. And the third one, I'm trying to figure out how they would phrase it. I think that they would probably say the greatest sin of man.
Whoa. I don't even know what that means, and I will stop right there at that.
Okay.
And I will save the other two questions for later. Okay. Yeah, I'll probably spend a little bit more time in my room and then eventually wander back out after I've, come out of the funk of doing a divination like that.
Mm-hmm.
And is everybody still in the same place, or did other people go and do things like when Nance went to go do her thing? Is everybody still there?
I'm still in the common room now.
I also had an idea, though I'm not sure how useful it would be or if I would get any information. My idea was potentially to talk to people. That's really all Sana's good at, is talking to people. So I was thinking of going to the guy who I kind of sweet talked with, the owner of the jazz club. I wrote his name down. Jeff. Or Mark, sorry. Mark Greenwood. And I was gonna see if he knew any leads, since he's an artifact, or he seems to be very interested in these like high value items and auctions. If he had known of this item, or if he had heard of an item, something that I was very interested in. So I was gonna see if I could talk to him about that. So that might be, I think Sana would be off doing that at this point. And so she did say she owed him a date. So as much as it pains her, she could potentially try to set up a date with Mark and try to see if she can weasel some information out of him.
Okay. Sounds good to me. So you're gonna do that, probably text message or call, I'm guessing, to set it up?
Yeah. I'll give him a call.
Okay. So that's happening. Who else is doing what?
Gibbs is not very useful in this situation. I'm in a room with Jesse and Crane, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys got anything for me to do, or should I just sort of hang around for a bit?
Well, I guess there's not much else we can do at this point. Just if Ava or Nancy need any help with anything, I guess that's it, or Jesse. But no, I'm gonna see if I can talk to this guy. Maybe I can set up a date with him tonight. But yeah, I can't think of anything else.
Okay. All right. Jesse, you got anything you need me to do? I'll go make a call somewhere myself.
Well, we have the matter of a kidnapped individual in the basement.
All right.
Oh.
Nancy opens the door to her room and is like, easy.
What?
did
Did you do
good.
the space
Did you do
port
it?
thing?
Yeah.
Nice.
I don't think distance is actually an issue. It was this. It felt the same.
Okay. That's good to know.
Sick.
So if we just want to get rid of somebody, we just put them in space. Huh. Yeah, that's actually really nifty and useful.
I mean,
Like,
preferably
so
not
nice.
for like actual human beings, unless they're like really 100% evil, which I don't think anyone actually is. But like a statue made of bronze, I don't really have any moral quandaries about. Besides, if he doesn't need to breathe, space wouldn't be a big deal, would it?
That's true.
Well,
You would just
about
be like
that-
kind of stuck. Huh.
About that, I did just try some divination in the bedroom. And, well, okay, wait a second. Before you, okay, anyway, it's fine. I did hear something about a man of bronze, a god of destruction, as being how to find this, this cosmic galactic writing utensil.
So
Call me crazy,
So-
but the god of destruction sounds like Ricardo, and the man of bronze sounds like the guy who's chasing us.
Oh yes.
We
I don't
went
think they're very
through-
much in the talking mood.
Yeah, I don't think we could talk to them.
We looked through Ricardo's full inventory. We tried everything that was a writing type utensil.
You may know where it is, I guess, even if he doesn't have it himself.
And
I guess
I've
that's
heard
possible.
what it looks like as well. It's a feather. The tip is sharp like a quill, but it's not a quill. But it just looks similar to one. It's a big bushy feather. It's kind of like it's gold colored, silver. It's got some maybe gem work on it.
Interesting.
That's what I got anyway.
Well,
Hmm.
that's useful information. So I might have a date tonight
Oh.
with one of the guys that was at the auction. I'm kind of on good terms with him.
I mean, we
Oh.
are a bit busy. Can you not postpone it? It's more
Well,
important
Excuse
matters.
you. You were getting your pancake on day one. All right.
Yeah, you want to
Settle
talk
down.
Crips.
It's in
I
the,
mean-
the
Well-
downtime. I don't even leave the casino.
Normally,
I don't
Crane, yes.
think that we need to be talking about each other's sex lives.
We should anything
Nancy
about
looks
sex.
extremely uncomfortable.
look.
Well, I mean, it came up in conversation.
She brought it up.
I was just. I'm not even. I wasn't. I'm
know
just saying
what?
a casual
Sana,
date.
I'm
I'm not-
happy for you. I'm happy for you. You go
Not-
get some.
Yeah,
Look,
Congrats.
this guy. I'm not even actually that interested in. I'm just.
And why are you going on a date with him?
You really shouldn't
Because
leave people
sometimes you just
alone.
need to get some.
Maybe we could use
Isn't
him
that
for
what
information.
your employees are for, Eva?
Yeah.
I mean, you don't even
Sometimes.
have to go through the like hassle of dating and pretending like you're interested in someone. You just straightforward.
Yeah, but my
I want
service
to
is
have
expensive,
sex.
honey.
Didn't we say we won't talk about sex? And we
That's
Oh,
business.
going on a date. Good.
So this guy, Mark, right?
Yes.
Right.
Right.
Nice guy.
Tell us about Mark.
Really, really like him. Or no, he really likes me. I don't really like him. So
Changing your story awful quick this on.
I mean, he was at the auction. He was one of the individuals who had a token for the big auction. So he clearly is very interested in collecting these kind of items. So perhaps, I could sweet talk him a little bit and get a little more information about where this item could potentially be. And he seems to
Sounds good.
know Ricardo well. Maybe he knows about some of Ricardo's other items that he has.
That's interesting. Yeah.
It's very interesting.
It could be a lead.
Sounds like
Sounds
somebody
like-
wants an excuse to go on a date. I'm just saying.
Oh,
Well, it's a good one. So have fun.
I mean, she's allowed to date someone, Crane. I mean, you're dating a 6,000-year-old phone, as far as I can see.
He got you there.
Wow.
Crane.
Label
I
on
mean, that was
everything.
Somebody
Crane.
woke
is
up
she,
on the
a
wrong
rookie?
side of the bed. First of all,
All right.
never mind. You know what? Doesn't even
I'm just giving you guys shit. You know, I don't care. More to the point, I got nothing to fucking do.
I feel like we should
could
just go and
gamble.
ask Mr. Many Arms.
Okay,
Is
but
that
we still
crazy?
have
I mean,
the
he
matter of the
wasn't
kidnapped
eating
man in the
on-
basement. So
Is this
do
the
we
guy that
kill
we
him? Let
kidnapped?
him go.
Just let him
Yes.
go.
Or
Yeah,
maybe
I
ask
know.
him some more questions.
I
He
could let
doesn't
him
know
go, I guess.
anything.
There's
Or
an
maybe
incinerator
follow
down
him.
there, just saying.
Crane.
What?
I
We've done
wonder
that.
if you could have him. I have an idea. Why don't you, Crane, intimidate him into calling Ricardo here to the casino? And then we trap Ricardo and ask him questions.
Why can't... This man doesn't remember anything.
Want to try and trap that guy?
We
He was
we
scary.
should just let him go.
Okay.
I don't want to have to try and get inside his head again. It'll probably mess him up.
I agree. I think we've done a fair share
I
of.
think we've done enough.
Yeah, we've done enough with those guys. So
And as for
Yeah.
Ricardo,
Ricardo. That
we
we're going
have-
after the bronze man. I think we'll have him on side.
yeah, we got at least some
Yeah.
leverage. We know what he is.
Okay.
okay, I'll give us a
So
way down.
incinerator for the other guy.
No,
No.
nobody said an incinerator except from you.
Who said he doesn't
Gibbs.
remember
Gibbs.
anything?
You're not Gibbs. I'm Crane. Oh God, who am I anymore?
Just let him go back home to his. I don't know. I don't know if he has family, but if he does, he doesn't know anything. Just let him go.
Yeah, I'll let him go, and he'll be fine. No
You
one
don't
needs
have
to be incinerated.
incinerate everybody. Ever since Jessie
we
let
only
you
tried
burn
to
her
incinerate
body,
her.
you've had some kind of strange obsession. Maybe she'll let you burn
I'm
this
worried-
one too in a couple
I'm worried about you, man.
decades.
Oh my gosh, guys. Don't talk about me like I'm not here. Gosh.
Well, for a while you weren't. Sorry. It's just habit.
I mean, I
According to
was.
her, she still was.
I was.
I know.
The
I
phone.
told you. She was the phone. I know. I told everyone. No one believed me, Jesse. No one believed me except for Crane.
I need more coffee.
I'm gonna go get rid of the guy downstairs and set him free.
Okay. I'm gonna play Angry Birds on my tablet.
Okay, I'm gonna see if I can find out anything about Ricardo.
I
I'm gonna
mean,
get ready for my date.
have fun.
I will try.
Okay, I am going to plop on the couch and I'm going to put on some dramatic TV show.
Right, when I'm not watching this, I'm going with Gibbs.
Have fun. Toodaloo. I'm waiting for my package to arrive, which sounded
All right.
different than I intended. Whatever.
I'm gonna get the dirt, investigator, nosy as hell, and all the wisdom sealed in a jar to try and get some dirt on Ricardo, if that's all right with you, GM.
Nice.
Yeah, there's. I mean, you guys already got a lot of info on him. So what specifically are you looking for right now?
I just want to know if, like, now that we know what the object looks like, I want to know if, like, I might have missed something in his inventory. I want to know if he said anything about the weird events of last night. I want to know if there's any history with him and the Bronze Man.
Okay.
So let's see if I get any 10 right. So those are the questions. Going back over the inventory, is there anything that I missed now that we know more what it looks like? Okay,
No.
so that's question 1. Question 2, did he release anything or say anything publicly about like last night being weird or his vault being broken into or anything like that?
Yes. So you'll find that the security firm has been he's already started a lawsuit with the security company that he originally had hired for failure to do their job and protect his belongings and possessions and all sorts of stuff. There's no mention of destruction of property specifically within the vault, but there's just a specific mention of a security breach that caused significant loss of valuable items and things like that. So property value loss, yeah.
Knowing that he had that paper on the bronze man and knowing that like he at least knows he exists because he was fighting him, am I able to see any kind of like history of like a link between those two? Like did he like ever publicly say how he got that paper or like anything like that? Like is there a link between Ricardo and the bronze man?
There's no direct link found between the two of them. But if you want to use your last clue, you can figure out where he got that particular artifact from.
Okay, yeah. So where did that artifact that was being delivered to Eva? Where did that come from?
So Ricardo acquired a series of artifacts from the Bronze Age period, where that story also came from. That wasn't the only thing, but the manifest does show the statue being a part of that estate acquisition, as well as a few other like Bronze Age, like swords and shields and armor, things like that.
And where was this acquisition?
What do you mean where?
Like where? Like you said they were part of the same acquisition. Did it come from like a specific like region or like place or person, or was it just like
it was a person
acquisition? Okay.
Yeah, it was a person that was deceased
like a private
previously.
sale.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's not like publicized who owned it before.
Correct.
Okay. All right. Well, at least we know that the bronze statue and the story about the bronze statue are talking about the same thing, theoretically.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I'm probably sitting also on my phone, like doing this searching on my magical forums. And I like make a little like huffing noise at the end of it. And I'm just like, I hope that your story has some useful information, because I can't figure either of them out.
Well, I hope so too, and we'll know when it gets here. In the meantime, I'm watching this drama. You want to come watch it, Nance?
No, but I'm very comfortable, so I'll stay here. And she goes back to looking at her phone.
Are you okay?
Huh? I'm fine.
Are you sure?
Why wouldn't I be? Yeah.
You're right. You're right.
Okay.
Okay.
And she's obviously just she's trying not to think about it, right? So she doesn't want to talk about it either.
Good talk. Okay. And I will just wait until that arrives.
Okay, so we could cut to my date tonight. Basically, what I want to get out of him is just kind of, I guess it would start off with like more casual conversation. We'd probably meet up at the jazz club and just me and him chatting. Obviously, I'll do a little bit of small talk and casual stuff, but eventually I would like to get to the fact that I didn't know he was so into like collecting valuable rare items, and I had no idea he was like into all of that, and just kind of get a feel of like what he knows, and try to ask. Well, we'll see how I roll, but I'm gonna use like beautiful, talk anyone into anything, and seduction. And yeah, I think that, yeah, I'll use those three. Okay. Nice. I'm rolling good tonight.
So, is this an investigate that you wanted?
Yes, investigate.
Okay. Give me 3 specific questions. Reminder, the answers are going to be limited to what he would have realistic access to. So just keep that in mind.
I want to ask him, I'm going to tell him a little bit about an item that I'm interested in as a collector, and describe what Ava described to us earlier, and if he knows anything about that item, if you've seen it before.
He, off the bat, is intrigued by the description, but he doesn't know of anything that exists like that. But you've piqued his interest on like where you heard it from and things like that.
Okay. I would probably also ask him if he knows if Ricardo has any other collections besides what we saw where we were the other night. If he knows of any other collections that Ricardo has.
So Mark would mention that the vault has a lot of items that are like kept behind, closed doors, essentially, that aren't brought out for public viewing. That he on occasion will bring guests to the vault, but very rarely. More often than not, he'll like hold a party and then bring out 1 or 2 of these artifacts that he holds very highly as like to show it off. So that's kind of the majority of what he can provide for you. He doesn't know if there's anything beyond what he holds in the vault itself.
Okay. Last question. What else could I... does he know... I'm curious to know how well he knows Ricardo, and if he knows anything about like his usual whereabouts, where he usually, if he hangs out like in any clubs or anything like that, or just kind of getting to know him as a person.
So Mark will talk about Ricardo like almost like an old friend. They met at a gentleman's club, essentially, not a strip club, but like kind of a country club, but not country club specifically, like not golfing or anything like that, but a place like cigars and whiskey and like fireplaces and just like indoor relaxation type of thing. And it's all men's club. And he'll talk about how there's a lot of people that frequent this location that are very wealthy and exchange valuable artifacts. Sometimes there's some collectors. There's other people that are more interested in the acquisition of said rare items rather than collecting them. So basically smugglers of, the black market type. He's not saying it in the illegal sense, but you can tell he's implying that they're flexible with the rules on how getting certain items is, essentially. And that Ricardo often shows up with some new discovery and you should come to my place to see it, and he'll entice individuals who are intrigued by that to either spend their money by, trying to purchase it off of him or, going to these auctions that he often holds.
Does he say the name of the club that they're part of?
We can make one up.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
We have Blue Rhapsody for Mark's place, so
Yes.
let's see.
What's a good name?
It's got to be something really like preposterous.
Yeah, something like old timey men. I don't know.
Yeah. Maybe chat can help us.
We do have a viewer
it's-
decision,
we're
so you
gonna-
could ask them to name
we
the
do?
club.
Yeah.
Let's let them name the club.
What's the name of the club?
Yeah.
Like country club type thing.
Yeah, but for city living. Yeah. All right. Cool. So we'll let them.
Okay.
And then whatever they come up with will be the name. This is a mistake. We've got peep scopes from before, so.
So yeah, I would probably at the end of the date just tell Mark I would hopefully see him again soon, and leave, but I wouldn't. Yeah, I would just kind of leave him hanging there. Like, I hope to see you again soon.
Rip.
I'm so
Rejected.
yeah.
Yeah, totally rejected. He
Okay.
was definitely not too pleased about it, but
Yeah. Sana's got to keep him on his toes, wanting more. Keep going. She needs more information later. But yeah, okay, cool.
all right, sounds good. Gibbs and Crane, you guys went to release the kidnapped Mr. Elliot.
Always disposing bodies together, us two, yeah. But this time we're letting him go. So I think Gibbs' plan is to let's like blindfold him and stuff and chuck him in a car and then throw him out in a back alley somewhere.
Whilst the car's moving.
No. The car's stopped at this point, and we just let him go, right? He's got to live, right? Remember when we agreed upon that?
Yes.
All right then. So, okay, we'll like head in, and I guess it's Gibbs's car. I'm gonna chuck him into the back of.
Yeah, you guys would have access to other cars, but if Gibbs would be more likely to take his own, that's fine.
Well, if we have access to other cars, then Gibbs would take someone else's car in case he gets spotted dumping a body somewhere in the middle of the city.
Yeah.
He solves crimes, so yeah.
Yeah. Do you guys knock him unconscious before bringing him to the car, or?
Yeah. Crane, do you mind sort of just knocking him out for me?
Oh, yes. And gives him a swift elbow.
Thanks.
You don't have to roll for that. You can that's fine.
We'll chuck him in the car and let's go.
All right. Is there any particular part of town that you want to go to? It's not hugely important, but I don't know if there's some place that you would want to go to.
Got any ideas? Where do you usually dump people? Bodies?
Is that in
Crane?
character to Crane?
Yeah.
Alright.
Where would you normally dump a body, do you think? It seems like you've done this before.
No, I haven't. I don't know. I mean, if I was, then I would go to the industrial place and just pop them out there. It's quiet. Nobody would see.
Yeah,
them.
let's go to the old abandoned foundry. place that we all know about so well. And drop him out there.
Okay.
So I think we find Gibbs probably knows a few locations of places that no one goes.
Yeah, the industrial area that you guys went to is the same that you went to originally for Nancy's brother to find him.
Thanks.
And I'll say that I think Gibbs wasn't there, but Crane, you would recognize the man who you know as John. And he is still doing his bossing, you know, the individuals that are there with the crates and all that, but he appears to be also reading a cookbook.
Nice.
So, little flavor. Of course, PB's not there to listen to this. But yeah, so other than that, everything else seems pretty standard in the industrial zone. Super sketchy. Nobody's really paying much mind to anyone, because if you see something you're not supposed to, you'll probably end up dead. So
Okay. At least put him in the dumpster.
Yeah, that's fine, I guess.
So he can wake up in there. He'll be
put him in a dumpster. Yeah, it'll take a while for him to get out, and maybe everyone will think that he's like drunk or something. I don't know. Just dump him in that one, and I'll drive away when you're back.
All right.
Okay, sounds good. So I would say at this point, you guys can pretty much do whatever you want, or if you want a montage again, you can. I know that at this point, this would probably take most of the day, with the exception of bringing this guy to the industrial zone. But I'm guessing you waited until nightfall rather than like doing it in the middle of the day. So at this point, it would be later in the day, especially since Sana went on her date. She'd be coming back. I don't know if she'd be coming back super late. I think that's really up to you.
Probably like maybe 10, 11 p.m. Again, she was just there. She didn't really want to spend all the time with him, so she left and came home.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna, once PB gets back, we'll do the scene where the parchment artifact arrives.
Right.
And go through that whole thing. But does anybody else want to do something while we get to that?
Just that during the drive back, Crane would probably be trying to push his idea that they just walk up and knock on Ricardo's like mansion door and try and speak to him, to Gibbs, and see what he thinks of that idea.
I honestly
walking up to him.
I honestly don't think that's a terrible idea. I mean, if we can convince him somehow that we're against this Tin Man, then yeah, maybe he'd be kind of ready to talk rather than us. Yeah. Especially because he knows that we're like, not here to fuck around. Now that we broke into his vault, so he knows that we're serious.
Right.
We could try and ask the others what they think. I mean, they might think it's a bad idea, though. A lot of the ideas we have are bad ideas. But then again, their best idea was attack NASA, so... Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, it's super dysfunctional. A lot of levels.
Like a family.
Somehow we managed. But honestly, at this point, I'm shit out of ideas. I think talking to Ricardo might be an easier way than hacking into NASA. But what do I know? Maybe Jesse's
sometimes nicer to just ask somebody straight out. We do a lot of gizmos and searching and googling and asking of Jeeves. Maybe we should just go knock on a door.
I'm in agreement with you there, to be honest, because I feel like we haven't really been doing any good old-fashioned detective work since we started. And, was a pity.
Kicking in doors, beating on heads.
Well, asking questions.
Tying people to chairs.
Well, sitting down next to them and asking them questions. But also, sometimes that.
Pulling off fingernails.
Asking for fingerprints. checking their shoe
Old-fashioned
sizes.
police work.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see what they say. At least we can run it by them.
Why don't we pull in here at this coffee place, get some more of those Christmas flavors for everybody to take back.
Good idea. Good idea. What was it that they liked? The juniper? Something like that.
Isn't that a tree or something?
Could be.
Kind of a flavor is a tree. I'll have the hazelnut praline.
They look bemusedly at the the foreign list. That seems very alien to them. Yeah, I'll have one of those too. Thanks. And then drive back with coffees for the team.
Okay. Sounds good.
This was nice.
Thanks.
This was nice.
So, Ava, you don't know because you weren't there, but I did mention John, the want-to-be baker. They saw at the industrial zone when they were dropping off.
He didn't
Yeah,
quit yet?
CTO. No, he did not quit yet.
No.
I know. He was reading a cookbook though. So
Really?
yeah,
Good.
yeah. But at this point,
I
that
love
was
the world
like
for
really
him.
late. Yeah. So what I wanted to do was the scene for your artifact arriving, and having that whole thing. So it will
Okay,
be
I'm ready.
written in. Did I say it was? I think I said it was Latin in Latin. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So does she
No.
do Latin? No. Okay.
She might, but it's like absurd stuff. It's not anything she'd be able to read. She knows maybe a phrase or two that she learned from a spell book somewhere, but
Yeah. Well,
never
luckily
worked, so.
technology exists, so
yeah.
you guys could probably
Okay.
use like Google Translate or whatever. It would just take a while because you know how sometimes things get like reversed and all that. But after some time, you will actually be able to learn that the Bronze Man is also known as Talos. Talos in this particular area was described as the one who protected an island. And so there's like, without going into like crazy long story, but the key things that you'll take away from this is that the story says that there is one weakness known to Talos in that there is a small bronze nail that connects him together, essentially. And so the tale goes that he was slain by the removal of the bronze nail.
So is there anybody here with me? Oh, Nance is here, right? Nance,
Yep.
look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look, 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 look. I don't know why I didn't think of it before, but check this out. It's a reference to Talos, which in Greek mythology was a big statue man made of bronze.
I didn't go to college.
This is covered in high school, isn't it?
I dropped out of high school.
Oh, okay. Well, let me just fill you in. I think we figured it out. There should be a nail somewhere or something.
Like a hammer and
we can-
nail, or like a toe or fingernail?
Well, see, here's the thing about mythology is that they may not have meant like a traditional like hammer and nail. What they may have meant, and translations can be tricky, is just that there is one tiny thing that when you get rid of it, he'll fall apart. It's the linchpin.
I don't know what linchpin means either, but the
right,
things that you
right,
said
right.
before seem to have.
Okay.
I get it. So maybe it's something that he protects. Do you think it's actually on his body or part of his person? Because he looked like
The linchpin or the
statue. He didn't look like he
I
had
don't
a
remember
bunch of
seeing
parts.
anything. I think he had some bronze-looking bolts, but I can't remember. I don't know, to be honest with you.
And then there's the fact that probably have to get pretty close to be able to remove anything.
Yeah, that makes me uncomfortable. But you're tricky like a spider. You could like sneak in there and.
Yeah, I tried to do that, and then I ended. It didn't go well last time I tried to do that.
Okay. Well, who's to say it won't go well this time?
Maybe we should just have Crane punch him a lot.
Well, last time Crane punched him, nothing happened, right?
No, that
Crane
was the
used to-
sword it broke. He just needs to
you
use his
think that
hands.
Punching him will be better than using a sword, you think?
It was a really fucking old sword.
You realize that Crane is made of flesh and bone, right?
He can
I
take a
know
beating.
that he. Oh, okay. Well, we'll tell him this idea, and we'll see what he says. He'll probably say yes because he's insane.
You saw him get shot before and like totally brush it off, right?
Yeah, I did. And while he is extremely impressive, he is still a human being, I think.
As much as you or I. And she raises her eyebrows like, and how similar are we to regular old human beings?
That is a fair point. I just don't want him to punch it and then shatter his bones in his body. But, you know, okay.
You know,
We'll leave
Crane
that.
gets
That's
to
his
make
choice,
that
not ours.
decision for... Yeah. Maybe he would like to find a worthy adversary. I don't know. I don't fight people. I'm really bad at it. I'm not a violence person.
Yeah, me either. I really
Anyway.
lost a taste for it, honestly.
You didn't seem that way back when you were encouraging pulling that person's teeth out.
Okay, I wasn't encouraging it. I was just saying that is the fastest way to get what we needed to get done. That's the way the police identify bodies. You have to take the teeth.
Right.
Nobody wants to take the teeth, but it's the only way you're never going to get caught. Trust me.
Sure. Anyway, did Gibson, what's his butt, come back? Do I smell delicious caffeinated beverages?
Just like right.
I would
think
say
smell some
that it's a
coffee.
good time for them to show
Come
up.
through the door.
Yeah.
Hey
Oh,
guys.
that smells really good. Is one of those for me?
We brought
Yeah,
coffee.
yeah.
I love
Who's
you.
in here? Is
You ever
Is
Jesse
that
have
to
a
in?
me?
mocha? Yeah, Jesse's here. She's still hanging out on the couch, drinking her
Crane
whiskey.
goes over and he puts down a muffin in front of her. It's a banana muffin.
Thanks. That's so sweet.
I look
Right, you
at
had
Elsie
one
and
before.
try to hide a smile.
Oh, have I had a banana muffin before? Not
Yes.
hand delivered by you? No.
Oh my god.
Because I thought you might not have had one, but they're quite nice. And you introduced me to some pancake flavors, so I thought banana muffin. Gift.
It took ages picking it out. Had to get the right one as well.
Oh. Aw, hand selected even. I like your
Wow.
attention to detail.
He told them to go make new ones.
So
the ones
romantic.
were kind of old.
It's, yes, fresh. Quite late,
Ooh.
so.
We had to wait a
Gibbs,
while.
why
It takes a
don't
while to
you-
make them.
Why don't you ever bring Eva banana muffins?
Well, funny you should say that because I did.
You did not. I don't eat banana. Did you
That's-
really?
that's- Yeah, I
Did
did.
you bring me a muffin?
I did.
Gibbs. That's really
I did.
sweet. You know, a muffin means so much to a lady.
Well, I just kind of felt bad about yesterday. So I thought I'd,
Got some
You were
treats
doing
for
really
everybody.
well up until this
It's a long
moment.
day.
Aw, look.
forget yesterday. Just eat the muffin and we'll never talk about it again.
Look, Sana,
Yeah,
Mom and Dad
all right.
are finally getting along again.
Aw.
Aww.
Do you want to split the muffin? Do you want
Yeah,
to
I
Oh my
can.
god,
when
this is
we get-
disgusting.
Okay. Well, here. You can have half the muffin. Thank you for the muffin. Thank you. I take the
Welcome.
muffin and then I walk over to the booze counter and I get the gin and then I bring it over. Okay, let's try this gin and this juniper coffee and it'll
I
be the
just need
deciding
to
factor.
see if it will taste as good as it sounds like it will taste.
No, I'm sure that it will. I'm sure that it will. Go ahead and take the lid off there. They should have left you some room
All
for
right.
the gin. Okay.
Oh wait, they didn't, but I'll.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Oh, that's really
Perfect.
good. Okay.
Okay. Okay, here we go. I don't measure. I literally just pour. There you go.
My
That
camera's
should be
doing-
enough.
I take a knife off the table and use it to stir, like a stirring stick, and then put the lid back on and take a cautious sip. You can barely taste it's in there, and you poured
Would
like
you
a
would you like
shitload.
more? Yeah, I did.
No,
Which,
I mean,
actually,
like,
you
it's
know
a-
what?
it's a-
No, that's pretty good, I guess.
Yeah,
That's a good thing,
Yeah.
usually. Right? Okay, I'm gonna add it to mine.
Like, it's warm.
same
It's
thing.
the warmth of the coffee, and then also the
Hmm.
warmth of the gin. No, it's good. Weird, very like herbal, weirdly herbaceous, but good.
Herbaceous, look at you, Miss No High School Diploma.
Yeah, I listen to people talk. They just don't usually say words like linchpin and talos.
Talos.
Anyway,
Oh yeah, speaking of which, guys,
Hmm.
I think we found the linchpin in our bronze man. Check this out.
Huh.
And I pull out the tablet and I show them the Wikipedia article on Talos. And then I pull out the parchment. I say, so this, I mean, it's in Latin, but translated, it talks about Talos right here. And how there's like a nail. And once the nail was removed, the entire bronze man fell apart. Now, I don't know if they meant an actual nail or if that's just a metaphor for something. But this is good, right?
That's really good. Yeah, it's really good.
That's his weakness.
Can't be
Okay.
Defeated. Yeah. Well, Crane and I had an idea. Oh, we're coming back. And,
Okay.
we thought that maybe we should just go and talk to Ricardo and see what he had to say. And say, hey, we want to kill this bronze guy. Now we've got this linchpin guy, and maybe he'd be up for talking.
After we broke into his vault.
I know that we're serious now. No one fucking around, We're like worthy adversaries.
Just walk up to the door. Ding dong, special offer.
Yes.
We'll take
Classic.
care of this Talon fellow for you. Give us some information.
Yeah, classic. Just ding dong.
Okay.
In.
Okay. All right. Like, I get where you're going and all, but if
I
what
like it.
what's her face says about this quill is true and it can basically rewrite the universe, why would anyone choose to give up information they have about it for any price?
Yeah, I guess that's a good point.
Yeah.
If he has information and he can find this stupid fucking quill, he could write the bronze man out of existence.
The
Well,
the question is
Must
why
be that
doesn't
he can
use
find
it?
it though. Yeah,
He
maybe
actually has
yeah.
information on
Maybe
it. Why hasn't he used it yet?
maybe like
It's not a
Camilla, he
complete
needs help.
story. Yeah.
Unless he used it for something stupid and the rumors about his dick size are true.
What?
I'm just
Oh.
saying
Or
that would explain some things.
I guess a lot of
Or
guys
maybe
would
he-
probably do that.
it always ends up in this kind of conversation when I am date went well, by the way, guys, and we don't have to make any other innuendo.
That was an interesting segue.
So that was an interesting segue.
That segue, though. Did you really have a nice big crotch?
What is going on with you guys?
Sorry. Sorry.
We've driven the GM away. I think she has died. So that was a good stream. Nice day, everyone.
She's
finally did it. Thank you, the GM.
Thanks for playing. All right then. I'll be GM now. Just move me to Meta's seat. I got this.
We honestly could just keep role playing and it'll be fine. We don't. We can do it.
Yeah.
I believe in us. Maybe just move the conversation away from penis sizes.
So,
Okay,
no, but the thing here's the thing, says Jessie.
Is now.
She takes the reins.
GM.
You're probably right, Nancy, as you always are, right about everything.
Okay, Jessie.
Right in that,
Immersion broken. Metamancy, you're fired.
right in that.
No, but for real though,
Ricardo has probably only one piece of the information. You're divining, Eva. You said that the Bronze Man and Ricardo both had information on this thing, right? But maybe they don't have the same information. Maybe they need each other to find it.
It could be different information. What I asked was, who do I talk to find the item? Or to get the item?
Well, we haven't exactly tried
the
talking to the
answers
Bronze
were
Man, have we?
Man of Bronze. I mean, I tried. It doesn't speak. It's like weird sounds that come out, but nothing, you know, nothing that we can really use.
All right.
What if they don't have it and they are also looking for it? What if all of these people are looking for the item?
That's what I'm thinking. Everybody's out for the same thing. We can't trust anybody, and we certainly can't just knock on their door and say, hey, give us all your information.
What I learned from Mark is that, well, he has not heard of the item, but there is a club, gentleman's club, called the Bearded Goat, that a lot of these collectors meet at. It's kind of like a under the table black market type collections that they all scope out. Might be more information there. Might be more people, somebody who knows about the item. Ricardo goes there. So
yeah,
could potentially
work.
Be a lead if we don't want to just knock on Ricardo's door, which doesn't sound like the best idea.
Sounds like a great idea. Knock on the door. We were just there.
And he knows that we want the same item as him, or the item he has, or something, and we could be a threat to him. So that's...
Totally agree.
So our options are to go see Ricardo, focus on taking out the Bronze Man, or go to this Bearded Goat.
Yeah. Those seems like our best options.
I want to go to the Bearded Goat. But I can't.
I was going to say, I don't think we really know where the Bronze... I mean, he could still be at Ricardo's. We could kill two birds with one stone and go to Ricardo's, and the Bronze Man might still be there.
We saw him here.
Here?
Yeah, we saw him here at the hotel.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
Now I won't be able to sleep at night. I'm going to be afraid he's going to show up and...
Hey, can you hack the cams, or can you give us access to the security cams? Maybe we can find him right now.
Huh? Oh, me?
Yeah.
I was enjoying my
Jess,
muffin.
Oh,
Can I
yeah.
finish my muffin?
Yeah, absolutely. You can finish your muffin. But then after that, maybe you should give us access to the security cams so we can see if the bronze man is still here.
Fine.
Do you,
Sounds like hard work.
anything now?
It's really not. I'm just being dramatic. Yeah.
Let's see.
Okay, hold on. I want to try something. Ready? Okay. I'm gonna throw my phone at you. Catch it.
What? Oh, me?
Yeah.
No, okay. You know what? I wanted more than anything in this world to throw a pancake through your stomach hole, and you wouldn't let me do
Back
that.
to that
So
again.
there, yes, because I will never forgive you for that, because that can only happen once in a lifetime, and you robbed me of that experience.
Yeah, and
So
it wasn't
I'm not
even your
playing
first
First of
games with you.
all,
It wasn't even your body.
That's
Yeah,
not
no, I think
true.
about
Yeah.
okay.
What?
Just
Oh
don't,
yeah,
I don't want to play games with you. Maybe just try doing the thing that we asked you to do. Can you put the feeds up on the telly? We don't need to watch the soap opera anyway. I already know what happens.
Crane, she's being mean to me.
I'm so confused.
I'm sorry. Are you sicking Crane on me?
That sounds like what
What are
she's
we-
doing.
Okay,
Yes.
what?
I was just
look for-
telling the person that got me a delicious banana muffin that one of our team members is being rude.
You know,
Can we just
you used
wait?
to
We
be
were gonna
very
go after the bronze
focused,
man.
very mature and business oriented. What else do you inherit when you inherit this body? Because you've been acting like a spoiled little teenage bitch this entire time.
Oh,
We have some fucking work to do. Can we get it done?
oh my
It's
god!
not like there's a rush. Jeez.
We have a bronze statue
Cheese.
chasing
Do you
us
have
down,
cheese
but no,
pizza?
we're not having a rush.
I'm like
No, I
super
don't have
craving
cheese
cheese
pizza.
pizza right now.
Are you
We should get
high?
cheese- No, I'm not. Crane, have you had pizza before?
Oh my god.
I have.
Do you like pizza?
I do.
We should get pizza.
Yes. We should.
Do you like cheese pizza? Pepperoni? Other flavors?
Yes.
Crane,
All
I
of them?
thought better
I
of
don't-
you.
I don't understand what's going on.
I think we're
neither.
ordering.
Why are we
pizza.
talking about pizza?
We're getting
It's a
pizza.
sex-
Nobody
I
knows.
think Ava's a bit
It's not a
hungry.
sex
She's a bit
thing.
grumpy.
Why do you guys always talk about it's being a sex thing? It's not a sex
Okay,
thing.
but
Because
I
it always is.
just thought that we were talking about how to get our job done so that we can get fucking paid.
yeah,
and now
but
we're
we
going
gotta
to-
eat.
Thank you. Thank you.
Pizza.
Yeah, we
You
gotta
just
eat.
ate a muffin.
That's true. But now I want pizza.
You can't do savory after sweet. That's
Right.
inhumane.
Do you know before you switch bodies whether or not the body's pregnant? Are you pregnant?
Yeah, is there
I'm
some
not
sort of
pregnant. This
Why are you
person
so
was
hungry?
comatose for years, okay? Comatose.
I don't
Have you
wanna
ever been a
think about
man
that.
before?
Okay.
No. I exclusively stay within the gender of female.
Okay. All right. I just feel like if I could try it, I'd want to try it.
I mean, Ava, you could ask her if you had any questions.
That's
that wasn't on
true,
purpose,
Ava.
though. That was.
Well,
We're
but still,
not talking about
would
that
you do
again.
it again?
No, I would not do it again.
But like,
No offense, Gibbs.
None taken.
Anyway,
What if
okay,
you could be me,
pizza.
though, Ava?
Okay, sorry. Okay,
Sorry,
so
what?
yeah.
We can order pizza. That'll be great. Just as long as you can look into the cameras, see if you could find the bronze guy.
He's probably not even here anymore.
Or
Cool. Could you check for us?
yeah, just see when he left, perhaps.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of
Like, do
siding
some
with
actual
Why do you think
detective
he
work?
was here?
Kind of your job.
We saw him. We saw him here
I didn't see him.
in the dining room. Okay, great.
Yeah.
Well, we did. So
What
he was
dining
here.
room?
There was a
What is
restaurant
this,
that we
Clue?
poured it
In the
into.
dining room with a candlestick? Like, what is going on?
Can we,
Your girl's
can we
broken.
focus here?
I turned to Crane.
trying-
Your girl's broken.
Yeah, can you do
There's,
something?
there's
'Cause,
something wrong with her.
There's
something
Not
wrong.
broken.
You are broken. You are not the same Jess that was here helping us last time. I don't know who you are or what's happened to you, but you're broken.
I have to agree.
Maybe I just need to take the body out for a spin, okay?
What does
Is that a
that
sex
mean?
thing?
Sounds like a sex thing.
It sounded
It really does.
It did sound like a sex thing.
every single time. You know what? Fine. Whatever.
She's gone all angsty teen on us. I don't understand.
I mean, yes, the body was of a younger, a younger model. Okay.
Younger model.
But-
It's a human being. Human being, not a machine.
Let's move swiftly on. Can we search
don't
for
have,
the
like-
bronze guy?
Thoughts anymore? Are they human?
You know what?
makes
I'm gonna
human?
order you a pizza while you
I
while
already
you
ordered a
search.
pizza. I already ordered pizza on my
Okay.
tablet. It's fine. You guys are so uptight. Oh my god.
This is like kids, more kids.
How many kids have you had anyway, Gibbs?
Two, as far as I know.
As far as
Oh.
you
Oh wow.
Feels like a third.
you've
Have you
lost
had-
track of
Gibbs gets around.
Yeah.
I could tell you guys how many kids he's probably fathered if you give me a few minutes.
Wait, what? How?
What?
That is like way
Excuse
more
me.
interesting than the bronze man. Please tell us everything.
Wait, what do you
I
like?
mean,
Do you just like?
I have nothing to hide.
What do you
I'm
mean you
just
could tell?
saying.
Could you tell how many kids I have had?
You
Like,
haven't
like
had any
is
kids.
it? Did you read some? I know, but like, if I had, could you have?
Well, like it would have to be in medical records, right?
Oh, okay. So you're talking about like background checks.
So you
Hey,
said you had
Gibbs,
two
you want to
kids,
see if you have any
Gibbs?
kids you don't know?
Yeah. Do
Gibbs
you?
sleeping around?
How wild were your college years?
I mean, I feel like for women, we kind
Didn't
of
we
end
already-
up knowing whether or not we've had kids. I wonder
Didn't we
I mean, I don't know if I
agree
wanna know.
earlier not to talk about people's sex history? That was
Yeah, what
like
happened to that? What,
Yeah.
what happened? Thank you, Shauna. What happened to that?
I mean, well, Jesse got weird, and
Yeah.
so then, yeah.
I'm just feeling a
Jesse,
little
Jesse,
impulsive.
if it will make
okay?
you find this bronze guy for us, then yes, fine.
Oh, it's a trade now.
Hmm. This could be interesting. I'm gonna find the bronze man while
Okay.
simultaneously doing this search because that's
Okay.
how awesome I am. Okay.
Very impressive.
Can you do it in under 3 minutes? I'm timing you. Go.
3 minutes, 60 seconds.
You're at 2 minutes and 54 seconds now.
Oh. And she like
I don't think she
points
can do
to
it.
the TV.
I don't think she can do it.
TV brings up different camera in the casino cycling through.
Look at that. Look at that. Under a minute.
Okay, who's gonna place bets on the number of kids that Gibbs has?
He thinks he's had two? How
Two.
old
I
are
think
you?
think
he
I
has
would
Probably
know.
two kids.
I think I would
How-
know.
How old are you, Gibbs?
I'm in my
Were you
2
40s.
minutes,
married
20
bef-
seconds.
Were
How
you
old are
married
your
before you
kids?
had a wife? Were you married
Mm.
twice?
No,
No. Did you have any real serious girlfriends?
there was one. Yeah,
How old were you when you had this real serious girlfriend?
1 minute, 45 seconds.
20s, 30s. Kind of long.
I say he has one hidden child. That's my bet.
Do you actually want to know?
How much do you wanna
this
bet?
question?
What?
45
How much do you
seconds.
want to bet?
Oh no, I already
I mean,
found out
I
what
actu-
it was. I'm waiting to see what they say.
I actually think it would be quite depressing if
Wait,
he had
you
a child
did
that
it?
he didn't know anything about.
No.
Did you find the
It's-
bronze
it's-
man?
Oh no, he's not here.
Oh, okay. Why am I still timing then? Thank you for letting me know.
Oh, you're welcome.
I mean, like, now you're making me, like, sad because the fact that you've already found it and not said anything means that there's a kid
Yeah.
out there who doesn't know that they've got a dad.
I said I found out what the answer is. I didn't say if there was
Yeah,
actually
so what's
no
the
kid.
answer?
Come on, put us all out of our
I'm not
misery.
telling you guys.
I'm saying
We
5.
Gibbs should be the one.
5. You think I've had 5 children, Brain?
You're a very, very handsome man, Gibbs.
That is true, but that doesn't equal children.
Oh, yeah. Did you ever donate sperm for cash?
No. What?
I can tell you about his magazine subscriptions during college, though.
Oh.
This is
Look,
getting
I think-
weird now. Can we just say that I have these 2 kids and move on, please?
Uh-huh.
FPS with all this stuff. Gives us the amount of children I have, maybe. Thanks so
That's the strangest tangent that I've ever seen.
Thanks so much.
Good
Oh,
lord.
boy.
So, okay, cool. The pizza should be here soon.
Did you also order a pizza at the same time?
This is like a... Wow, that is impressive.
Whenever I get into a new body, I can work faster. It's really weird.
So no bronze man at all? He's not...
He's not here.
Not
I
here.
think he left, or he's hiding. I don't know how you hide yourself when you're bronze, though, so it's like kind of stick out, right?
Lovely.
Yeah, I mean, he's
Well,
a 7-foot statue.
since
Yeah.
you don't sleep, Jesse, can you keep tabs and see if he shows up again or anything like that?
Oh, I think we should take turns stand up. I don't know if I trust this girl to get it done, you know what I'm saying?
Oh my gosh, do you see how fast I did all that? Okay, listen. It takes some time to get used to all this stuff here. The thing is that if there is mental issues or anything like that, it takes time to repair it. It's kind of like simultaneously giving myself like cognitive therapy. So like if I took over a body that was disabled, right? Like for whatever reason, nerve damage or anything like that, I could repair it. It would just take a really, really long time.
Could you then give it back?
Yeah, I'm wondering.
I haven't
that
tried.
myself.
That'd be cool.
That would
Like,
be
just
very
fix
cool.
somebody and then leave.
And then return it.
Hmm.
That would be really interesting. I should add that to my list of things to try. Yeah.
So, are we
Yeah, Terry,
going
you
to
okay?
Ricardo's?
So Gibbs, you're not
or-
even a little bit curious?
No, I'm pretty sure that I have had 2 children in my life. I think I would know if I didn't.
So you're not even gonna ask?
Fine.
God,
I'll play your game.
I just feel like I couldn't not ask. Like, there's got to be that 0.1%, right?
I mean, I guess, but I think that she would have told me.
It's your life, man. I just thought it was a joke.
Fine, Jesse. How many children do I have?
You can't even trust her to tell you the truth anyway. Okay. Let's just
Fine.
focus
You're
on the
so
task at hand.
skeptical. Oh my god. Pizza's here.
Well,
There's a knock on the door.
Crane, go get the pizza.
Ah, fine. Hello, yes, thank you. Just shuts the door unceremoniously in the pizza guy's face with no tip and then plonks the pizza down in the middle of everybody.
Also, that is a viewer decision matter.
The pizza?
How many children does Gibbs have?
Oh, the children?
Oh god. Wait, there's another VD?
You don't want
There
to
is
leave it
another
up
one,
to your...
yeah.
Wait,
Don't
there's
let that be a
another
question.
one?
We
How
don't
do
want
you
to leave
guys
it
know?
up to...
No, that one I already know the answer to. We're not changing. Another VD. Holy crap.
Oh my god, what if he only has
Yeah.
one kid? Oh my god.
Yeah,
and then
holy shit, that's
What a
terrible.
twist.
Oh no!
What if I don't have any kids? What if they're not?
What a
What if
twist.
it's it's
Oh,
allowed?
They're not yours.
Oh my god.
You have one child. Wait,
I
what?
think that would be even more like crazy for Gibbs than
Yeah.
Yeah, to be
you have
honest.
one. Jesus.
They're both Jason. Jason cooked me.
No.
It was the ones that severed the severed hand. That's who it was. Oh, that's so weird.
Oh my god, now
I'll
I'm
have to
genuinely
think
really
about-
concerned.
Your decision stuff. Unless anybody else has any ideas. It can't be how many kids he has, though.
Obviously, the flavor of the pizza.
Yes, if it has
yeah.
pineapple or
Toppings.
not.
Mm.
Yeah, what are the
Yeah, is it-
toppings on the pizza?
Yeah.
Is it a
I
pineapple?
think we should take like
Is it
the
a pineapple
top
pizza?
4 ingredients, maybe. The top
Yeah,
4?
yeah. Yep.
Is
That's
this
like a-
Crane's first
Or just
pizza?
put, like
What's up
put
here?
4 toppings in the answer. You know what I mean? Like cheese and tomato and whatever. Yeah.
This is great. Is Crane's first pizza is going to be like anchovy, pineapple,
Oh.
green pepper.
Oh, he's had
and-
pizza. He's had pizza.
Yeah, he's had pizza.
Oh, okay. I didn't remember whether you said you had pizza or not.
Grew up on a diet of milk. Okay, so pizza.
Oh, lovely.
Pizza. This pizza's strange. I don't know what's on it yet. You gonna tell me, Jesse?
Yeah, Crane puts his hand on top of the pizzas and he says, "Nobody's having any pizza until we finish up this bloody conversation that's going on." Dragging it
Okay.
out now. Come on.
I want you
No.
to first breathe. Because this is very serious. Everybody
Okay.
sit down.
I'll make sure to breathe.
Please place the pizza in a secure position. I don't want it falling to the floor.
Please play. Okay. Wasn't it on the table? You put it on the table?
Okay,
I nudged the
so
box
it's-
so it's further on the table.
right. So, very serious. Not fucking with you guys. But Gibbs, you have 3 children.
Okay. Sure. 3 kids.
No, I'm serious.
Very funny, Jesse. Very fucking funny.
No, I'm actually serious, and I know who it is.
I don't know if I'm
third
sad
one.
or.
Oh
I-
boy.
I'm pretty sure I don't have a 3rd kid. Unless
Oh my god, some
Oh, wait.
fatherless child.
Is she pregnant?
Who?
My
Is that why she
ex-wife?
came to visit you? Oh my god.
Holy shit!
Okay, hold on, stop. Wait.
Fuck, I
It's
gotta
not
call
your
her.
ex-wife, Susan, okay? It's from another woman.
What?
Was it from his?
You're
you
fucking
cheat
with
on
me
your-
now, right?
Did you
You
cheat
gotta
on
be
your
fucking
wife?
with me.
No, I'm not, actually.
No, I
Or
didn't cheat on my
that-
wife.
You
I
still talk?
accidentally came across this information, okay? Before.
Gibbs, do you still talk to that girl that you dated in college?
Oh
or
no,
whatever?
no. We lost touch years and years ago. I mean, that's way in the past.
Yeah, Gibbs is
20
ancient.
20 plus years. Like,
Nancy, how old are you?
what kind of question is that?
Why are you asking me this?
I'm just saying that the timing is specific and happens to coincide with
Oh,
That.
come off it! You're fucking with me.
No,
I'm
Gibbs.
not.
What was her name?
Oh shit!
What was this woman's
One doesn't
name?
remember.
You don't remember this woman's name?
I
the
do.
one that you had
Gibbs does. Will does not.
Oh my god.
I have written
I
this down somewhere.
have. Yeah, I was gonna say I have it written down somewhere too. Here we go. You have to be shitting me right now. Like, actually shitting me right now.
No.
Oh my god.
It's the slow squeak and scratch of the pizza box slowly opening as Crane is trying to sneak a slice of pizza whilst his eyes are darting from left to right, locked on the conversation. He just pulls a slice of pizza from the box and rolls the bottom of his mask up and starts to eat whilst watching intently at what's happening.
Oh.
So, see, what you're trying to say is that I have a third child, and that the timing of that works out that Nancy could be my child. Well, I mean, if you've made up this child, then anyone around Nancy's age, I guess, could be my child. But that does not make Nancy my child. After all, Nancy, you know who your dad is, right?
He was in uniform. That's all my mom ever told me, was that he was...
Wait, weren't you also in uniform? You were a cop.
I'm pretty
Oh
sure.
my god.
Yeah. So?
Oh my god.
So, I mean, there's a lot of people, police officers, around that time.
You know my name. I told you my last name, right? De La Rosa. No. Nancy De La Rosa. My mom's name was Maria.
Motherfucker, you gotta know this. You guys all cooked this up, right? Well, me and Crane would.
What? No, her name's always been De La Rosa. What's wrong with you? She didn't make up her last name, Gibbs.
Yes, you fucking with me,
I'm
right?
not.
You gotta level with me. You gotta be good here.
No, I'm not messing with you, and the only reason why I even know about it is because I came across some medical records when I was perusing for this, and came across some hospital data that look. The original
you're
birth
sure?
certificate.
There's no way. No. You have a brother, right? And I don't have 3 kids. It doesn't work out.
My mom remarried. Well, got married. I don't know whether she was married to you or not. She never said if she was married to my dad.
So he's your half
Charlie's
brother?
my half. He's half black. Do I look black to you?
I've never
not.
met him.
Yeah, you did. Oh, you didn't, actually. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
I-
Yes, he's my half brother. I mean, he's been my brother like for forever.
Can we take a step back here and
Why?
Jesse could be fucking with all of us here, right?
Okay.
Why would I want to do that?
There's a really easy way to check. Blood test. You can't fuck with your blood. Right?
That's true. Right. Yeah.
So we just clear it all up.
I would like to use one of my divination questions
Okay.
that I have banked right now.
We can
I
just-
want to know if they are indeed father and daughter.
Flesh and blood.
What?
I mean, we don't have to do
I
it right
actually
now
didn't hear-
because, yes.
I mean, you guys are very similar in a lot of ways. Just in your personalities and the way your mannerisms, I could kind of see it.
Okay, well, I'm much
Now
more good looking than him.
That may be true, but as the way you guys, just your your demeanors are very similar. So now that she says that, I almost can see it.
We'll deal with this shit later. All right? I still have the same fucking goals, and that's finish this shit, get what was promised me, and forget any of this ever happened. Probably.
Yeah, I'm with you there. Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah.
But hey, on
Sorry
the plus
that-
side, at least your dad didn't like run off knowingly. Right, Gibbs? You had no idea.
I honestly didn't. I didn't. I still
Look.
don't.
That is something that you guys will need to figure out. And
Or we could ignore it for the rest of our lives. I'm
That
with
also
that
sounds
one.
you can't just ignore you can't ignore things like this.
Mm.
If you guys need to like step away and figure this shit, like
She's right.
we
She's right.
we can
maybe
halt this mission for a little
Yeah.
bit.
for just maybe an hour at least. Go maybe you
I-
two should talk.
Well, no, do it here.
Shut up.
I've gone the past 23 years of my life without having a
Yeah, but
fucking
now
dad.
he's standing in front of you.
So,
We still don't know that. Okay,
plus it literally doesn't change anything.
Doesn't it?
I feel like
What gives you suddenly going to become protective of me? Start
He's already been protective of you,
admonishing
to be
me
honest.
when I swear? You gonna
Well, let's
fucking
hope
try
so.
and make me change my ways?
it's
no, I
No, you're not.
Look.
That's right. Doesn't
Look, I know
matter
that's
if he's
like-
my father. He's still not my dad.
Mm. The loud crunching of a crust.
look
I'm gonna,
stuff like
I'm gonna
this.
get some air, guys. I'll be back in a bit. And Gibbs is gonna head out.
Ooh.
That was fucking weird. You could have like hinted to me or like made eyes or something, Jesse.
I mean, you
I
wouldn't
mean,
have.
she didn't want to say anything, and you kind of pushed it. So
I thought it was a fucking joke. I don't
Yeah,
know.
we
We
all
were
did.
talking about stupid shit.
Well, congratulations. Got it.
Yeah.
It is.
yeah,
Thanks.
I mean, he's
God, look,
a
stuff like
decent
this
one
is.
to have.
It's
Too
never
little, too
easy
late.
to learn things like this, especially years later. But it
I need a drink. Can I have several drinks? Anyone feel like a drink? More gin? Ava? Sounds good. Let's do that.
I hadn't
Goes
stopped
to the
drinking.
bar.
actually, I think maybe you'd better not.
Oh, no. Really? If there's
Yeah,
ever a
this is
time
a-
for one to have a drink, I would think it would be now.
Nancy, I need you to listen to me. This is one of those moments in your life that's a defining moment. You will be thinking back on this moment throughout the rest of your life, and what you do right now is very important. I think you need to go after Gibbs. I think you will regret it if you do not.
Just call him back. Don't go after him. Just call him back in here. There's still like half a pizza left.
You're just a voyeur, Crane. You just want to see everyone's dirty laundry. I'm
Yeah,
starting to
and you know
understand
what?
you.
We all would. We would all sit and listen in. So go after him and talk to your
Fuck,
dad.
Okay. That's weird. Don't say that. Fine. And she like angrily like grabs a bottle and like stares at Eva and then like walks out.
Yeah.
Like,
The
I'm still
whiskey,
gonna
you both-
drink.
you both like the whiskey, so maybe take the whiskey instead of the gin, and you guys can share a drink.
It's fucking fine. Takes the whiskey, the plastic bottle one that Gibbs always drinks.
Okay.
Stomps down the hallway.
He probably hasn't gotten
Hey.
far, yeah.
Hey,
Hey.
even if it's true, it doesn't have to change a fucking thing, all right? You don't owe me anything. My mom's dead, so you don't owe her anything either.
She died?
Yeah. A while back. She died, and my stepdad, or whatever, died, and I've been taking care of Charlie since I was like, for a while. So,
Shit. She never said anything. Honestly, she never told me.
That's a very her thing to do. I inherited some of that. She wouldn't tell you. I like, she wouldn't tell me either. Even like when I was older and asking about, she wouldn't say anything. It's
Yeah.
fine.
No,
It doesn't
it's
matter.
not fine. It's anything but fine. I mean,
No, it's totally fine. Like, it doesn't have to change fucking anything.
how can this be fine?
What?
I have
You made a
child.
mistake. You were young, and like, I'm a grown up now, all right?
Now you are, but you spent 23 years with
With what?
well, I should have been.
You didn't know. I mean, like, yeah, it blows. But like, your life would have been totally fucking different if you would have been saddled with a kid at what, like 20 something?
That's not the point. I mean, when you're a father, you have responsibility, and I feel like
Just don't.
Can I ask how Marie passed away?
It was just a stupid accident. It was a car accident. It was nothing. Her and my stepdad were both in the car in the front seat, and me and Charlie were in the back.
Fuck. I'm sorry.
It happens.
I don't know what to say. I mean, I wish I had known. I wish she had told me. I don't know why she felt like she couldn't have told me. I would have.
I mean,
I would
you
have
did
been
say
there.
that you guys. I mean, you said that you left. You guys broke up. Like,
Yeah, we got
You
into a
didn't-
stupid fight. We fought a lot. She was
sounds like you were better off not staying in that sort of thing. And like how kids don't want to see their
I
parents
wanted
fighting
to.
with them either.
I
Just-
loved her, you know.
There's a lot of could have beens here, Gibbs, and like it doesn't make a fucking bit of difference. All right. I wish that things would have turned out differently all the fucking time. Every single day. Every damn day of my life. Doesn't make a bit of difference. So stop. And have some more whiskey. And we'll just pretend that nothing's different. Because it isn't. It doesn't change anything.
I get it. I was never there. You're right. I can't change that now. But if there's any consolation, I'm here now. I know you don't need a dad. Fuck.
I mean, just be good to the kids you got. The ones that know that you're their dad and all that, right? You got a chance to not fuck it up with them. Don't worry about me.
That's not gonna be easy.
Well, it
I
will be
know.
after we're done with this stupid fucking job. And I'll go back to doing what I do, and you'll go back to doing what you do, and we can forget all this. I got
That's
Charlie.
what you want.
I'm not alone.
I get it. And if that's what you need, then that's fine.
All right.
But I said this to you before we know anything. That if you ever need me, then well, you know where I am.
I don't need anybody. And then she like takes the whiskey and like goes back and like goes straight through the living room and just like goes into her room.
Gibbs doesn't
Is
follow
that a
up.
good sign or a bad sign?
I don't know, but she did it, and that's important. Hand me some of that stupid pizza, please.
Yeah, same.
Oh, yeah.
I need carbs, like I need something. Just
This has been a
what a fucking day.
weird revelation. Wow. I don't even know what to say.
It's a good thing, right?
I don't know.
It-
It could be distracting. That really messed Gibbs up.
It's good,
I-
but also, yeah, it's a weird time right now. So I don't know.
Wouldn't
I
have
guess it's
happened if
never
we
a good
just
time to hear that kind of news, but
Went to Ricardo's. I'm just saying. We'd listen to Crane. We wouldn't have been sitting here, but
But they need to know. Would you rather just not have them know?
no, I think it's good. I think I'd be happy if I found out Gibbs was my dad.
Yeah, he's kind of weirdly dad material. His jokes and I mean, he doesn't even know how to use a phone.
growing up
He's like-
without a dad for many years, it's hard to put that person in your life. So I have to give Nancy some slack for not being able to accept it right away.
Well, and I'm sure she had some grandiose idea of who her dad. You know, no offense to Gibbs, but whatever you imagine is almost always better than the real thing.
Yeah, I don't know. We have to try to make it as not uncomfortable for the two of them as we can, but I don't even know what we're gonna do.
We should just act like everything's normal. If we just act like everything's normal, then they can hide it, I guess. Or deal with it however they want to deal with it.
I guess so. It seems weird to ignore it, but I guess they need to come to terms with this news on their own time, and
Yeah, it's
we can't
theirs,
really
not
force
ours.
it. Yeah.
So don't make any jokes.
I mean, probably
Definitely.
too soon. We just found out 10 minutes
Yeah.
ago.
Right. I was going to say something when he came back through, but I'll
what
save
were you
it
gonna
for
say?
later. I just
Just
was
get
going to let it
ready
sort
to
of
say
come
that.
to me in the moment, say like, oh, there's
Oh, okay.
the daddy
Dad.
or something. Yeah,
That's pretty good.
Look, the
Let's
dark
not do
humor.
daddy's
It's-
home.
Daddy's home. Great, that's a good one.
Only like Jesse would appreciate that dark humor.
I mean,
don't know.
I'm
if
laughing.
Gibbs- Or and
She's
and
not
Ava,
wrong.
yes.
Oh yeah. As much as Ava hates me right now.
I don't hate you. I just think you're useless.
Excuse me, I just revealed like quite possibly the biggest secret Between all, okay, that's not true. You guys have a lot of secrets.
Stop talking right now.
Yes, let's move on.
Let's move on.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I wish I were there and
So-
this hadn't just happened so that I could go into Eva's backstory.
Well, look at the time. I think it's time for a
Yeah.
bath and bed for me.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Same.
Oh my god, you guys are so boring.
It's been a long day, okay?
You're telling me, new body.
I'm
Yeah,
going to bed.
maybe Crane can help you with that. You know, get all.
I'm definitely going to bed.
Yes, me also.
Good night.
You're right. I'm going to take a bottle of wine and take it with me into my bedroom. And then I'm gonna montage.
Okay. Very good.
Uh,
Gibbs, what are you doing?
Gibbs is down by the bar, I think. He's really gone down, he's drinking. Yeah, there's pretty not much more to it, really. Unfortunately, he's got a lot to think about. And he's probably not even in the casino. He's probably actually headed out the casino and he's just gone to like his favorite sort of like dive bar, I guess, or somewhere that he's not gonna know anyone.
Okay.
And drink until he's not really fully conscious anymore.
Okay.
Oh, like father, like daughter. Oh my god.
Yup.
Oh, I was talking to my cat. I'm so sorry.
Okay. Sana, what are you gonna be? Do you want a montage?
Yes. Trying to think what I want to do to montage. I could potentially work the case and continue to investigate into this club that we're going to, or that we could be going to, and see about like looking into, and kind of just investigate into that for my montage.
Okay. And do you think that she finds any answers, or do you want to like do anything? With that?
So do I get? Well, I guess
If
what I
you're
would want to
working the
look in.
case, get 3 clues that you bank that you can use at a later time, or I can give you answers now. It's really up to you.
Okay. I guess the main thing would be, is there a way for us to get in? I know you said it was gentlemen's club, so I don't think the ladies may or may not be able to get in, but is there a way maybe for Gibbs or Crane to get in, and maybe we can get more info if we want to go there?
Yeah, they could take a tour of the facility as potential future members. The only way that a woman would be in there is if she was hired to do any of the work there, so like a cocktail waitress or anything along those lines.
Okay. Okay, I'll hold on to those clues for now, and yeah.
Okay. Sounds good. You get a message from Jessie. She's in the other room, but she texts you instead. And she says that she has information on Thornbottom. And that they
Okay.
should talk sometime very soon.
Okay.
Okay. Who wants to montage next?
I will. So Sorry, I'm just reading the montage information. I basically just want to focus on my my divination.
Those?
So I'll do the same ritual. Yeah, the same ritual that I normally do, which is, pour myself a bubble bath, light some candles. Only this time, I sit down with that book that I found, that really, really old book. And for those of you that missed it, it's actually the Bible that was used in the Salem witch trials when they swore to tell the truth and nothing but the truth. So I'm going to divine with that to find out who or what is answering my questions. And I'm going to mark attention, which I think when I mark 3 full attention, that means that's how I level up.
Yeah, that's an improvement you can apply.
Okay. Awesome.
Is there any particular answers that she gets?
Yeah, I think so.
Too.
So last time she did this, she got kind of an answer that was a little bit mystical, saying, maybe it's from people. And now I think she gets an answer that she's actually talking to either the dead or to, spirits. I think she knows that she's speaking to them there, and it's not just some unknown mystical force.
Awesome. I love it.
Yeah.
Very good. Nancy.
So I think I would like to mark attention on one of my logos. Probably my routine logos, which is the investigator, like her job one. And I think that the point is that she's kind of like distracting herself and burying herself in like, let's just find information, and kind of doing the thing you do where you stay up all night going through Wikipedia articles and you go from one to the other to the other. But instead of Wikipedia articles, it's like people's bank statements and stuff, And it's not necessarily that she's looking up valuable things. Like, it probably starts with like, I'm doing work for the case, but I think that it ends up going a little farther than that into like, she just can't not be working right now. So I'm just gonna mark attention to that.
Sounds good. That works. All right. And of course, Crane, what would you like to do?
I think Crane would probably at some point go downstairs to see if Gibbs needed somebody, but then seeing that he's not there, he would just return upstairs and he would just go to his room. I don't think he's going to do anything in particular other than sort of just rest up.
Okay. Jesse, before you go into your room, Jesse pulls you aside and she's like, I have some news about something, and so there's a person that you know that used to work, or still does, I guess technically, at a diner that you used to go to, and she's gone missing.
Missing?
Yeah, she was reported by her boss not showing up to work, and the police haven't found her.
How long ago?
A day ago.
Anything else?
Well, I've been trying to keep track of some of the things that happened before, where you used to, we'll say, compete. And I don't know if it's true yet, but I think that the bronze man had something to do with what happened. as in like he might be responsible.
Crane's just completely silent, just absolutely like flabbergasted by it, and shakes a little bit.
Do you want to go look? I mean, I don't know what you want to do with that.
Well, we're not putting him into space.
Yeah, I had a feeling that was going to be the case. We probably need a really good plan, though, because you saw how difficult it was to, do anything.
When it happens, it is by my hand.
You know that if he is actually Talos, you're talking about basically killing something that's nearly a god, right?
Whatever it takes.
Okay, and what about Violet?
Do you know anything more? Where she is?
I've been scanning the cameras on the streets and stuff, trying to find anything. But nothing so far. Doesn't make sense. Can't figure out where she was last seen is the problem.
Well, if there's anything I can do, then tell me straight away, and I will do all that I can to help her as well.
I know you will. You might want to... I don't know. I don't know how you're going to prepare for this insane fight if you do face the Bronze Man.
I'll be honest,
You're
I was
not gonna-
looking forward to facing him again anyway, but I feel like I can't breathe.
I'm sorry. You're not going to be able to punch your way to victory on this one, you know that, right?
Yeah, I got that impression.
Well, we know his weakness, supposedly. Right?
Save the girl, kill a god.
Seems real easy. Right? Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news.
There are a lot of news today.
Yeah. I hate when that happens.
Yeah.
It's like
Good
the
to have you
worst.
back.
Thanks. It's good to be back in a body.
Speaking
Being
of
a phone is
news,
weird.
actually, speaking of news, when Sana gets that message about Thornbottom, she will immediately come out of the room. And what info do you have?
Oh, please join us.
Hi, sorry.
Oh, it's okay. Yikes.
It's just kind of important.
Yeah. Yeah. We're gonna have to... That's a long discussion. Crane, is there anything I can do?
No, just if anything comes up, just let me know straight away so I can get on that.
Okay. I'll do that.
Thank you. Then Crane goes into his room.
Okay, so Sana. Thornbottom, I know you weren't part of what happened with Nancy's brother, but he also was involved with the kidnapping. And after that happened, I started tracking more of the activity. And I think there might be something more to what happened to your husband.
Well, what do you mean?
I mean, you know how we're different?
Yeah.
Well, I think that there might have been something along those lines as well. I don't know about your husband specifically, I don't think he had any abilities, but Thornbottom is not one of us, but he knows a lot of people that are.
Could some of those people be who killed my husband?
I'd have to guess, yeah.
So he is even more powerful than I thought, and if he knows so many powerful people.
Yeah.
Just great.
Well, I mean, the city is full of people like us. They just have a tendency to hide it.
Do you know
good.
anything about the people that work for him? Did you find anything that could be connected?
Sort of. There's some weird chatter between Thornbottom and some of the people that have threatened Camilla before. And if I had to guess, those are the ones that are responsible for what happened.
Yeah, that sounds familiar because they threatened me and him constantly. So,
yeah. Well, we can always send people to go after them, but Camilla tries to keep her distance from other powerful people. Her abilities are not infinite.
well, if we can get more information on these people and him and what his weaknesses might be, we could try to exploit it or something.
I mean, the simple solution is just to kill him, Sana.
But yeah, I would love to, honestly. I would love to be the one to do it.
Do you want to do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I do.
Well, then I will put things in motion to make that happen.
Okay. And I will continue to help you and help Camilla.
Okay.
Thanks. Thanks for this.
We promised you if you guys worked for us, we would get you the thing that you needed most, so.
Yeah. Well, this is what I want the most. So, thank you.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Good night.
So, Jesse, kind of, I think we're going to wrap the episode at where Jesse starts to reach out to individuals. If we're doing this like camera mode where you see almost like dossiers of people, and you see a crew of individuals just marked with the number 7, and a message gets sent out with the picture of Francis Thornbottom and wanted alive. And then that's where we're going to cut tonight's episode.
Oh,
Woo!
oh man.
There was so
freaking
much
intense.
going on.
Also, can you hear my cat
Ah.
snoring? Okay.
I can't hear it, but your cat's very cute.
Nope, I can't hear it.
He's absurd.
I love him.
I love him.
Oh, holy shit.
Ooh,
Wow, what an episode.
Man.
That was huge.
I know.
That was
I know.
insane.
I
That
didn't
was
want to
insane.
wait. I was like, I want to know what she knows. I'm not waiting till next episode. I was like, I'm gonna find out at the end of this episode.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah.
It was actually funny because like now that the reveal has happened, it was someone in chat a long ass time ago that was like,
Yep.
Yeah.
wow, Gibbs and Nancy are kind of pretty similar. And I was like, they kind of are. And then like during one of the
Yeah.
first 2 episodes,
That was episode 2.
Will and I were just like typing away like, what if would this fit with your current backstory as it stands? And we just like, yeah.
Yeah,
So
we've been,
it
like,
was
edging
that was
towards it.
actually, as you may
Yeah.
or may not know, a long-term viewer decision. You didn't
Yeah.
know that it was, but it was.
Yeah. It's been fun sort of playing towards it every week. It's been
Yeah.
some pretty fun little hints dropped in there. So yeah. Woo,
Every time
holy
Nance
shit.
was like, "You're not my dad," I was like,
Yeah, okay. Or when he was so like sweet to her after she accidentally killed that guy.
Yeah.
Aw. That was really nice.
Whoa.
Anyway,
Oh man, it's so tragic.
"Let's go."
now I get to be angsty all over again. It'll be great. I love,
Yes. New angst.
I love my tiny little baby just past being a teenager. She's great.
Yeah, absolutely.
Anyway.
Love it. Yeah, well, let's speak about wrapping up tonight's episode then, because holy shit, that was a lot to process between now and next week. Go and check out City of Mist, and tonight's episode should have convinced you to go and at least give it a look. It's a fucking awesome game, so go and check it out on their website, cityofmist.co, and thank you to those guys for sponsoring the show. Let's see, let's give away a set of dice here in chat, and wow, let's go around the custom crew. Did we enjoy ourselves? Where can we find you guys online? Let's start with our MC for tonight. Meta, fantastic job, Meta. How was that for you?
Hi, yeah, awesome. I always love these episodes since like this is episode 11, so we hit 10 last time, and 11, and we have 5 more after this at the most, I think. I don't remember the exact amount, but it's towards the tail end, and we were able to build up a lot of the characters to this point, which has been really nice. And then obviously the natural and organic things that happened with other unplanned backstories, which is great. But being able to tie characters together, the one for Crane especially took me a long time to build up because I didn't want to throw that in right off the bat because I needed to establish this bronze man Talos as a very serious force. Because it was already like Crane failed twice now to subdue him, and I think that what's really important for people to know about Crane, and of course Morph can speak to this, is Crane is like this unstoppable force, and being faced with Talos and not even being able to do a dent, and then making him his nemesis in the backstory was important, and it required that build up to make it important now. So I'm really excited about that, and that whatever that looks like at the end is going to be freaking epic. It's just going to be epic. So I'm really excited about that. And Sana has a lot of little itty bitty details in her backstory that take time to build as well. So Ava's been exploring a lot, and then of course Gibbs and Nancy have also been exploring a lot. So now we're kind of getting everybody's layers here. And so I'm really excited. This was a very character-centric episode, like just heavy feels. Jessie coming back, I purposely made her more aloof because she basically hit a reboot, right? So like her whole demeanor is adjustment right now, and
it was a very obvious. Like, you did a great job. You were like a different person. It was very good.
That's good. Yes. But yeah, because I mean, like, imagine, if you've been sleeping for a long time, or even like the whole idea of the comatose patient is important here because it's a symbology of having a new life. And Jessie always gets a new life. And so she like really dives into it when it happens every single time. And she nodded at, she's done this before a lot. You guys don't know how old Jessie actually is, but you can tell she's been in existence for some time. So I'm really excited to see how everybody stories unfold, and Jessie coming at, like I said, she became much more than I intended from an NPC perspective. I had built her separately as a potential like pre-made character with her own backstory. And then I decided to bring her into this, and then kind of took off from there. But I'm very excited. Sorry for the long-winded response, but there's just like so much in my brain right now. But yeah, I'm Metamancer, MC for King's Hustle, and I also write for the City of Mist. So if you guys enjoy my storytelling and narrative, I'm writing a new district, which we've actually been playtesting parts of in this, which is called Fortune Row, which is the name of the place that we're at now. And some of the NPCs may or may not be coming into publishing, maybe. And so, yeah, I'm excited. And you guys can find me role-playing on my Twitch channel, or you can follow me on Twitter at @themetamancer. Thanks.
Amazing stuff. Love it. Couldn't love it anymore. Blue Jay, how was that for you?
That was great. As I said before, it's always good to like see something come to fruition and plant little seeds. It's been a while actually since because a lot of the games I play are like a D&D pre-made adventure where your backstory doesn't really matter at all. Because it's just like, no matter who you are in your character, you're going to do the same things that the adventure is written for you to do. But with this, being able to like tell meta before everything happens, and even like over time be like change the story dependent on like with the characters involved and the relationships involved is really, really cool, and I've been really, really enjoying it. So thank you for that, Meta and everybody. You can find me at twitch.tv/BlueJay, where I'll be tomorrow on my birthday.
Happy birthday!
And then you can see all the other role-playing stuff I've been up to for the past 3 years on bluejay.tv/portfolio.
Oh yeah, awesome. And Pumpkinberry, how was that for you tonight?
That was insane. From laughing to shocked to to upset watching you guys do that bit, and everybody really. That was a lot of character development there. But yeah, you can find me at twitch.tv/pumpkinberry or at Twitter of the same name. And if you could check out one thing that I have done, I would ask that you check out a 3-part miniseries that I GM'd called Stygian Gate, which you can find at pumpkinberry.tv/Stygian Gate. And that is it. Thank you for having me.
Awesome. And Miss Magitech, how was that for Sana tonight?
Yes, awesome episode. Good ending. So now I'm very much like a little anxious of what's going to happen next week or on the next few episodes, honestly. But another really good episode. I took a lot of notes, I realized, this episode, because even though there wasn't a lot of action, like we had a lot of things we had to figure out and explore, and we got a lot of info. So it was really, really good episode overall. And like everybody said, all the digging into our characters, I too love that. I love all that kind of stuff. And so I'm very much happy that we got to really explore that in this episode, because sometimes that's needed when you're playing an RPG. Like obviously, action is great, and you want to have, the story itself moved on, but sometimes you have to like look at the characters and everybody has to talk things out and figure things out and explore the backstories. So I really liked it a lot. But yeah, my name is Tracy, Miss Magitech. If you guys want to find me doing all sorts of role-playing stuff, twitch.tv/Miss Magitech, or on Twitter is where I have all my updates because my schedule is all over the place. But yeah, that's me.
Awesome. And last but not least, Morphe, how's that?
I am still in shock. I am. I literally sat here like emotionally in shock. Just with what you were saying, Meta, as well, about building that up was just masterfully done, because when you dropped that at the end of the episode tonight, breath literally taken away. I like left my body. It was insane, because it was just like, oh right, yeah, cool episode. And we just had like the bomb of the you are the father, Gibbs, and then Crane's like off to bed, and I'm like, oh, he doesn't even need to montage tonight. It's been a cool thing. And it's like, oh, I got some information, and I was like, oh, and then it was stuff about Violet, which is in the backstory, and I was like, oh, cool, like, oh wow, okay, that's cool. And then it was just like, bam, Bronze Man's like fully linked into stuff as well, and I was like, oh shit, like I literally could not speak and was just completely blown away by that. So thank you for an incredible roleplay experience tonight. Amazing. So well done, everybody. That was just a crazy episode. I'm just going to be sitting here recovering from it for the next few hours. So I'm Mad Morph. You can find me at twitch.tv Mad Morph 6 days a week, doing a lot of variety stuff at the moment, and just loving tabletop. And yeah, fuck, that was mind blowing. Thanks.
Absolutely. Oh man. Okay, so Percy Prune, you've won yourself a set of tabletop loot dice. Congratulations, my friend. How to end things. Tomorrow I'm moving house, so I won't be here, but Encounter Roleplay will be streaming at 4
Good luck on
o'clock
moving
Eastern.
house.
Good luck. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a whole thing, but it's only like half an hour down the road, so it shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, and then we've got Roll Up with Jonathan Pruitt and Frost from Fire, going to be doing some Dark Matter character creation tomorrow, so I'll see you guys then. But yeah, until next time, my friends, try not to roll too many nat ones. We're going to be laughing when you do. Good night, everybody. Bye.